Ladies and gentlemen, this time around, the revolution will not be televised. Woo! As we proceed to give you what you need. Oh, 9 brother. Get it live, brother. Ladies and gentlemen of the court. And the hearing against State of Hip Hop versus Electronic. I present Exhibit C.
When I was sleeping on the train, sleeping on Mesereau Lab out in the rain, without even a single slice of pizza to my name. Too proud to beg for change, mastering the pain. When New York was calling Southern rappers lame, but then Jack and I slang. I used to get dizzy spells, hear a little ring, the voice of an angel telling me my name, telling me that one day I'ma be a great man, transforming with the Megatron dawn, spitting out flames, eating whack rappers alive, out chains. I ain't believe it then. I was homeless, fighting, shooting dice, smoking on the corners, trying to find the meaning of life in the Corona, till the 5%ers rolled up on it and informed them. You either build or destroy, where you come from. The Magnolia Projects in the Third Ward slum, It's quite amazing that you rhyme how you do and that you shine like you grew up in a shrine in Peru. Question 14, Muslim lesson 2. Dip diver, civilizer 85er. I make the devil hit his knees and say to our Father, abracadabra. You rockin' with the true and living. Shout out the Lights Out, Joseph I, Chewy Bivens. Shout out to Baltimore, Baton Rouge, my crew in Richmond. While y'all debated who the truth was, like Jews and Christians, I was on Cecil B, Broad Street, Master, North Philly, South Philly, 23rd, Tasker, 6 Mile, 7 Mile, Hartwell, Gratiot. Really would pack a U-Haul truck up. Put the high beams on, drive up on the curb at a barbecue and hop up out the back like what's up? Killer, robbing, take a bus up. That's why when you talk that tough talk, I never feel you. You sound real good and you play the part well, but the energy you giving off is so unfamiliar. I don't feel you.
We need something realer.
Nas hit me up on the phone, said what you waiting on. Tip hit me up with a twit, said what you waiting on. Diddy send a text every hour on the dot saying when you gon' drop that verse, you taking long. So now I'm back spitting that he could pass a polygraph. That Reverend Run rockin' Adidas out on Hollis Ave. That FOI Marcus Garvey, Nicky Tesla. I shock you like an ill electric field, J Electra.
Oh my God! Keep going!
They call me J Electronica. Call me J-Elect Hanukkah, J-Elect Yarmulke, J-Elect Tramadon, Muhammad Assalamaka, Rasulullah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala through your monitor. My Uzi still weigh a ton, check the barometer. I'm hotter than the motherfucking sun, check the thermometer. I'm bringing ancient mathematics back to modern man. My mama told me never throw a stone and hide your hand. I got a lot of family, you got a lot of fans. That's why the people got my back like the Verizon man. I play the back and fade the black and then devise a plan. Out in London, smoking, vibing while I ride the tram. Giving out that raw food to lions disguised as lambs. And by the time they get their seat top and deploy all their henchmen to come at me from the treetops, I'm chilling out at Tweet Stock, building by the millions. My light is brilliant.
I rest my case. Hold on. Act 3. First chapter of the end.
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? Good evening to each and every last one of you. I appreciate y'all for being here. Make sure y'all drop down in the chat and participate in the conversation. Yes, this will be an open discussion. Yes, this will be a panel discussion. But the most important thing is that engagement is the number one key to drive us within the algorithm. To all the moderators in the chat, if you would please drop the dono links, it'd be greatly appreciated. Let me just go ahead and give a fair warning before we have tonight's discussion, or rather, because we're not having conversations, we're having a discussion. Fair warning to everyone that is listening to the discussion that we are about to have, because this is about to be an open panel topic. This is one of the topics that I typically stay away from when it comes down to the degeneracy within certain communities or a community that I don't believe exists, because all they do is promote degeneracy. And there's a reason behind why we having tonight's show. Is really to open up broaden everyone's horizons and really just open up the discussion as to why it is that we can really get down through the meek and the mule of the bull. So it's a few clips I want to play for you prior to me opening up the panel. But I just got to let you know, if you haven't heard this story, it's about to get heavy. Just letting you know. There's some details about the case that is concerning a minor, and there is a great divide within the community right now. There's a great divide within social media as far as this topic goes. A lot of people are defending the position of the mother. A lot of people are condemning the position of the mother. A lot of people are defending and condemning the young man. A lot of people are defending and condemning the young girl, who's 13 years old, by the way. So I just had to lay that out there, just give you a little disclaimer that we will be having an open discussion about this. And if you are not adult enough or matured enough to actually be able to exist within the discussion, I'm just giving you a fair warning. That's what we will be talking about. But like I said, we will be opening up the panel here very soon. But the first thing I want to do is play a few clips for you just to get you brought up to speed as to what it is that we're talking about.
The amount of women getting on here and trying to defend this nasty ass pervert that woman shot, it is disgusting. A 13-year-old cannot give consent. She is not able to give consent. If you are 20 talking to a 13-year-old, you deserve to be shot. There is no other way around it. And you know what's crazy? These are the aunties that will let the pervy uncle, the pervy son, the pervy man into their lives and around the next generation of kids so they can diddle them and be like, well, you was fast and did it. You all need to be watched. You are not worthy of being in anybody's village.
And if another man ever takes a woman's body from her without her permission, we need to set him up with the flames. But situations like this, where daughters be lying and getting people hurt, is crazy. But for your underage daughter to invite a 20-year-old dude in your crib, you come home and pop him in the back of the head and say, I did what I had to do. Nah, check your little daughter. That's crazy. This go for if you got a son or a daughter, like, it get to a point you gotta just start holding them accountable. She lied to this boy and told him to come through. He didn't sneak in the crib, break in the crib under the bed, so you should have dealt with her before you dealt with him after he was out the crib.
So, if you haven't already caught, there is, like I said, there is a weighing divide on this whole entire topic. There is two more clips that I would like to play, but I am going to drop the link to those that want to join the show. It is greatly appreciated if everyone could be on camera. It makes for a better show. Excuse me. It makes for a better show. But yes, the link is now in the chat. If you wish to join, you're more than welcome to join the stream. Like I said, it's better, makes for a better show if you're on camera. But I want to hear y'all thoughts. I want to really have the discussion. Shout out to my man's Waso in the chat. He said that he really wanted to have this discussion because he was going to do a video on it. But I'm sorry, I didn't jack your topic, bro. I hope I didn't jack your topic. Don't feel no type of way. But you're more than welcome to come up. To everybody else that wants to join the conversation, the discussion. Sorry, you want to join the discussion? Make sure you hit the link. For those of you that's watching on vertical, you might want to come over to the horizontal stream. It'll be easier for you to click the link to join the panel to further the discussion from there. But I want to hear y'all thoughts and y'all say y'all words on this, y'all positions. Randall says he was an intruder. She should have done it in the house and it would have been self-defense. She's still a hero. White flag victim says maybe a preteen or teenager needs to be checked. Sure, but what he said, that's crazy. A 20-year-old needs to be checked much, much more. Yeah, and you know what, white flag, that's part of the heavy discussion, right? Oh no, why so? You can come up right now, G. It's greatly appreciated. You can come up right now. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you, Bad Duck, for posting that in the chat. Greatly appreciate you. But he says I'm gonna come up once y'all start the discussion because I know some things that other people don't, especially the media. Well, I definitely need you up here. Come on up here, brother. I would love to hear from you. Broderick says he's supposed to shoot, but not shoot to death. I guess you meant she. Well, here's the thing, right? I am going to come out and say it that as a law-abiding citizen and a gun holder myself, and I have my license. When it comes to how it is that you use your weapon, there is legal ways and there is illegal ways to discharge your weapon. And I'm gonna be honest, right? I know a lot of people want to give me flack about what happened with the Rick Child case, that he shot the boy in the back, but it's all on how you argue. It's not about what you know, it's about how you argue. But the thing is, right, when it comes down to it, she shot this young man in the back of the head. Now, we do have a little bit of the body cam footage that I do want to play for y'all until, people start coming up with stuff like that. But let's listen to a little bit of that. Also, what up, KP from KC5? Appreciate you being here. Malcolm, appreciate you being here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. My bad, y'all. I am a terrible host. Shout out to each and every last one of you in the chat that has been here, that's we're here with us. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you're engaging as much as possible. So appreciate y'all for being here. Wasso says, ain't no claims he is or was. I'm going to explain once I get out. Okay, cool. Most definitely. You said brace yourselves, YouTube for leaving. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Alma says you can't have these kids behaving as adults, and then when they move as adults in the way you don't like, now they kids. You can't have it both ways. That's 1,000% true, right? But there's a bigger problem to this whole entire thing. And a lot of people get upset when they say, oh, well, say like you talk about the minority of us in the worst ways, and you pretty much giving ammunition to people outside of the Black community for them to say degenerate or nasty things about the Black community. Well, from everything that I've been hearing about this case, there's been people defending the 20-year-old boy, saying that, it's okay for him to be with that 13-year-old girl if she gives consent. But there's also, and there was women defending this as well, right? It was women defending this position that, so what, he's 20 years old, she's 13, right? And then you have other people who was not defending it. They was like, man, he got what he got. The mother did exactly what she was supposed to do. Now, I'm not here to litigate the case because I don't like to litigate cases. I more so like to just have the discussions about it. But when it comes down to it, I just want to point out something that there's a video of this 13-year-old girl. And in this video, she posted some very hellacious, and when I say hellacious, I mean hellacious, right? I want to post this before anybody comes up, because I really need y'all to understand just how degenerate this whole entire situation is, and why it is that when it comes down to people saying that I'm wrong for speaking out against the degeneracy within the Black community, I tell them to hell with them, because I'm gonna tell the truth regardless if you like it or not. But social media and its influence, celebrities, influencers, mainstream media, everything that they have been doing online to garner attention is a very good reason as to why it is that I believe that this 13-year-old girl posted this. What's going on, Val? You said, Jock just got here. Do I got to start my wood chipper? You might. But I want y'all to pay attention to this. Hey, baby, I see my baby in the chat. What's going on, baby? Robin says, we didn't judge the dad who deleted the man who was trying to kidnap his daughter. She's a hero, in my opinion. She was protecting her own. Let her go. Facts. I'm not against that. These are y'all opinions. I'm more than happy to discuss them with y'all. But like I said, this is an open panel discussion. So if you need the link to join the stream, please make sure you have your camera on. There's a link in the chat right there. So I want to play y'all this video right quick before I play the body cam footage. So apparently this is the girl. This is the 13-year-old girl, right? This is the 13-year-old girl. And she posted this after her mother deleted the 20-year-old boy, right? Put a one in the chat if y'all with me. This is the video that the young girl posted after her mother deleted the 20-year-old boy inside the home, right? Let me turn the DVR off so I can make sure everyone's caught up in the stream. Give me 1 second, y'all, because this is very important. I need y'all to really dime in on this. I need everybody to be caught up to par. Turn the DVR off and turn this DVR off. Okay, cool. Now, there we go. All right, so you might have to swipe up, swipe down, refresh the page. But what up, Detroit lady? What's happening? What's going on? FBA process. I think it's real effing sad that these little children want to play effing grown and get people's sons deleted behind what the F they did. Come on now, FBA. Come on now. All right, so watch what she posted here. She says, my bad, baby. Heartbroken. I'm sorry. I can't hide it. This is what this 13-year-old girl posted on TikTok. All right. She then says, they just don't know the real story, baby daddy. Long live you, my baby. F my mama. Now, I typically don't get on here. And well, lately, I've been trying to clean up my act on YouTube. I've been trying to clean up my act, clean up my words, change my verbiage a little bit. Since I got demonetized and everybody like to make fun of it, I try to be more professional about this. But I can't. Not when, and to everybody that like to go against me in the comment section, or to all the content creators that say that I'm wrong for calling out the degeneracy within the Black community, explain this shit. Explain why this 13-year-old girl is saying F my mama and she's heartbroken because her baby daddy got deleted. Oh, if y'all didn't pay attention to the words, y'all need to pay attention to the words. And see, this is a prime example of the stupidity and the degeneracy within the Black community that I rant and rave about and people get upset about because they say that I'm wrong for speaking on a minor issue. But here's the problem. When you start looking up 13-year-old pregnant Black community mother, oh yeah, you will hear a multitude of stories. And I don't want to hear nobody come up here talking about some, come on, cellulite. This is not just a Black community problem. Yeah, guess what? This is a majority Black community problem. Yeah, and I'll be the one to come right out and say it because y'all the ones that want to sweep this under the rug. What's going on, Sister Trees? So, Sister Trees says, where's Sister Trees' comment? I just missed it. Hold on. All right. What's going on, Brittany B? So good afternoon, say a plot twist. This was the mommy's boyfriend. Oh, listen, it's about to get hectic. So she's posted this 13-year-old post this video. My bad, baby. I'm sorry. I can't hide it. They just don't know the real story, baby daddy. Long live you, my baby. F my mama. Yes. Yeah, come on. Y'all see this? This is the 13-year-old daughter who snuck a 20-year-old boy into her bedroom at 1 a.m. in the morning. First of all, where is the father? And to all you useless Negroes. Yeah, I don't care about your feelings today. To all of you useless Negroes that sit here and say, well, Sel, you don't know what you talk about when you talk about absent fathers. Hello? Where is the father in this situation? If her father is deleted, if he's dead, if he's in jail, fine, it is what it is. But where is the male figure within the home? Why is this little girl at home at 1 o'clock in the morning by herself? Where's the mama? If the mama is at work, I understand she's at work. Where's the family? Y'all always talk about it take a village to raise a child. Where's the village? I'm pretty sure she got aunties, a grandma, a granddad, an uncle, something. But you mean to tell me that a 13-year-old is at home by herself at 1 o'clock in the morning and y'all mad at me for calling out this degeneracy? Continue to be mad. But anyway, back to the video. So this little girl is saying F her mama. Because why? Because she did this.
Her mama going to jail. When the boy family since he was walking away. And I guess I feel bad for the mama. She should have thought more.
Imagine finding a grown man hiding beneath your daughter's bed. One Memphis mother did. What happened next left him dead and her facing first-degree murder.
And in tonight's Crime Alert, a local mother is charged with shooting and killing a man who was found hiding under her child's bed early yesterday morning. WREG's Caitlin Barker is live in the neighborhood where the shooting took place with the latest on what happened. Caitlin?
Good afternoon, Stephanie. This shooting took place here at around 1:40 a.m. and it happened at this home right across from me on Travis Road. Now, this all happened after a mother found a man in her house. She says he was hiding under a child's bed. When police arrived, they found the man dead near the front porch. Now, the woman, 36-year-old Kendra Scott, now faces multiple charges, including first-degree murder and employment of a firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony. The man who was shot has now been identified as Rodderius Morton. According to police, Morton was invited by a child to the home and came in through the back door at 1 a.m. The arrest affidavit says when Kendra Scott came home, she was heard banging on the front door and yelling, "Who's at my house?" Once the child opened the door, Morton was found hiding under the child's bed. As Morton was leaving the house, both Scott and Morton went out to the front porch, and that's when the juvenile says she heard a gunshot. Morton was found shot in the back of the head.
Now, for some of you that don't know who he is or what he looked like, this is the guy right here, right? More importantly, this is the picture that you see right here, right? Hold on one second. Let me fast forward a little bit right here. This is what he actually looked like, but I went ahead and zoomed it in and blew it up. So this guy, 20-year-old man, is inside the home of a 13-year-old little girl. Now, her mother came home to find this 20-year-old man inside of her 13-year-old daughter's bedroom, hiding up under the bed. Well, a lot of people say, well, Sel, why do you think he was hiding up under the bed? Oh, I can tell you why he was hiding up under the bed. Because he knew he was wrong. But what's even further disturbing about this whole entire discussion is, did you listen to what they reported? They said the family was invited by this 13-year-old girl. Now, a lot of people is saying, well, she lied about her age. Let me ask everybody in the chat. Can you tell 13 from 13? Can you tell 13 from 16? Can you tell 13 from 19? Can you tell 13 from 21? And see, this further goes along with the plot of why it is that I addressed another content creator who he himself impregnated a young girl, and he said, well, she lied about her age. Listen, to all the men out there, you are 1,000,000% responsible for where you deliver your meat at, period. I don't care who tell you what. You are 1,000,000% responsible for where you stick your meat stick. You can't use the excuse, oh, she lied about her age. That's not acceptable. What's going on, Be Streaming? It's not acceptable. It's not even a questionable thing. It's a simple thing of, why are you going to a girl's house at 1 o'clock in the morning? She looks 13. I don't know if y'all seen this little girl, but she absolutely 100% looks 13. Right? Hold on, wait. This one right here. She looks 13. I don't know about y'all. She looks 13. There's no way on God's green earth that you can tell me that this girl look older than 13. No man and or woman can tell me that this little girl looks older than 13. Now, the sad part is this boy is 20 years old. Right? Where do you even meet a 13-year-old? Rap says she looks older than 13. How does she look older than 13? You said she looked 20. Time out. Does anybody in the chat agree with Rap? He says she looked 20. She looked 20? Where'd she look 20 at? Hold on, wait. Maybe you missed it. Hold on. Where'd she look 20 at? She don't look no 20. I'm just trying to understand. Where she look 20 at? You said, bro, not gonna lie, she does look old. No, she does not. She does not look no 20, bro. Respectfully, But like I said, this is an open panel discussion. If y'all want to join the panel, just make sure you click the link. But she don't look no older than, I don't know. Hey, with respect to you, Rap, with respect to you. Look, Brittany B says, I mean, with all due respect, Princess Cammy is 21 and they look like twins. We about to go and get in this dangerous territory. Yeah, we about to get in this dangerous territory. Because my thing is, look, listen, as a grown man prior to me being married, if I got to question your age, I'm not nowhere near you. I'm not going nowhere near you. If I got to guess your age, if I think you under 21, I'm not going nowhere near you, right? And what a lot of people say in this degenerate community, when I'm talking about the black community, oh, well, I mean, it was an accepted notion that back in the day, young girls got with older men. No, that's not an accepted notion. It was always disgusting. And I don't care how you try to defend that. I don't care how you try to paint that. There's absolutely no way whatsoever that you can tell me that, I mean, hey, bro, she looked this age. No, ain't no she looked this age. I have to ask questions, especially of the men that try to demonize young girls. Now, don't get me wrong. The girl is definitely wrong for lying about her age. But as a man, a lot of people saying, oh, well, he had mental health issues. Well, he wasn't that mentally ill for him to go to a 13-year-old girl's house. He wasn't that mentally ill when you gotta be on camera, Masaru. He wasn't that mentally ill for his family to know where he going. This makes no sense to me, right? What's going on, Masaru?
What's good, Uncle? How are you doing?
What's going on? What you got on this? And mind you, just for everybody, for those of you that want to join, the link, if you need the link to join the stream, just request the link. Just make sure you be on camera. What you got?
Not much. I was just laying in bed. I was just scrolling through my YouTube on my phone when I saw you were streaming. To me personally, like if we pulled up the photo of this girl, right, the 13-year-old, right? To me, and this is just in my opinion, I think we know she's 13, right? But from an outside perspective, right, she kind of looks older than her age. I want to say 17.
Where?
No, I'm just saying.
I got you. Share your screen. Show me the picture that you see.
No, I saw it from what you said. From what you put on your thing.
Share, Google a picture of her. You said she looks 17. She don't look 17.
Of course we know she's 13.
But I'm talking about based on looks alone. She does not look 17.
Sorry, what's her name?
Yeah, I'll just do this. So from this right here, this is her video. You telling me that she looks 17?
No, in the previous one before, not this one, but the one that you showed like 2-3 minutes ago, in that photo or whatever, she looked old. Yeah, that one. This one here.
She don't look no 17. What do you mean?
To me personally, I understand legally she's 13, but just in my eyes, she does look a little bit older than what we know. And that's no one's fault. That's literally just how it is today. Like there are people, they're children, let's say, oh, I'm 13, 14, 15, but they look like full-grown adults. It's weird.
What? No. Yeah. What are you talking about?
I had friends, right? Their siblings are like, oh, I'm 13, 14, 15. And I'm like, am I missing something here? How is that possible? And they're like, what? You think? They're like, what? And I'm like, bro, there's no way. You have to be trolling. And they're like, no. Then they pull out. They're like, I'm 15, I'm 14, I'm 16. And I'm like, no fucking way. These kids now in today's society look older than what they really are.
No, they don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I disagree with you 1,000%. No young girl looks older than what she is. And I'm saying that as a man and as a father, there is no way that I look at a girl and I'll be like, man, she look older than what she look. You can tell by the conversation. If you want to go just off looks alone, that, and don't take no disrespect, because I say we're just having a discussion, right? But when you looking at this picture of this girl, and I'm gonna find a legit picture of her. That way I won't have to use the AI photo, right? So Kendra Scott daughter. Let's look at an actual picture of her.
Yeah, like
right?
for example, like look in the chat right here, right? No, but skip the first part. Skip the first part because you're not being performative. You're being a worried parent. I understand that. But the rest of it, I want you to read. I went to my son's high school graduate. Sorry, wait, fuck, he disappeared. Where did it go?
I don't know. I'm not on that.
No, sorry. He said, "Oh, I went to my son's high school graduation, and there were kids there that were 15, 16, some even 17, looking like they were that they were looking like they're in their early 20s.
There's no way. And this is the actual picture of her. There's no way on God's green. Wait. There's no way on God's green earth you telling me that this girl on this screen looks 17 years old, looks older than 13. There's no way in hell.
Yeah, in this photo she looks 13, maybe 14, but
that's the actual photo. That's the actual photo of her, right? But bro, there's absolutely no way that any man can look at this girl and says that she looks older than what she looks. Because now I have to question, what are y'all looking at? What about this girl says that she's 17? I'm just asking for your perspective. Hold on, with you not knowing that she's 13, just looking at this photo that's on your screen, what about her says 17? There's absolutely nothing about this girl that says 17.
For me personally, it's the facial features.
What facial features? She looks like a kid. Baby.
So I mean, to each their own. I mean, I guess
No. Hold on. Give me a second. Baby. What this little girl do? How old does this little girl look?
Too young.
She looks too young. Does she look like she could be 17?
No.
What gives it away?
The nose, the lips, her face, everything.
Everything gives away that this girl is not 17. No man in my career. I don't want you to take no disrespect about this, but my thing is there is no way on God's green earth that any man can think that girl is older than 13. She looks like jail bait. She looks like if you say hi to her, you're going to jail immediately.
I agree.
But here's the other thing we got to speak to, and I'm glad that you brought it up, right? So you say that it's a lot of young girls these days that's looking like older women. It's a lot of young boys that's looking like older.
Remember, yes, I think it was yesterday or the day before, not on stream or whatever. I texted you in private on Instagram my situation that's going on with my sister, right? Am I okay to tell this on stream?
I mean, I don't typically discuss personal matters off Instagram, but since you brought it up.
Okay. You know my sister's 17, right?
Okay.
She doesn't look like her age. She's 17. But the problem is she's dating a nigga that's 20. Sorry, a ninja who's 27 years old.
So that's 10 years. Jailbait.
Yeah, exactly. But my thing is, my sister legally is 17. But she looks like she's in her 20s.
Okay.
And it's scary.
So now this is why I'm gonna have this discussion.
Hold
on. I'm gonna have this discussion the way I think it's supposed to be had, because a lot of people, every time they broach this discussion, they always want to talk about legalities, right? Yes, absolutely, Shinny. Your sister is being groomed by a man that's
I'm
10
aware.
years
I'm clearly aware.
But got you. But we're not dealing with a personal issue. We're discussing on the general issue.
Yeah.
Generally, a lot of people say, well, it's okay for her to be with an older man because he has more probability to be successful. He probably has a job, has money, has a car, has his own place, all this, that, and the other. He may be set up. But my thing is, if you're set up at 27, you can date a girl that's 25.
Yeah, I agree.
So the bigger problem is that even when it comes down to the situation,
you can go as low as 20, but the moment you go below 20, then it's a problem.
I don't even know about that. I'm more.
You're a legal adult. We're all considered adults.
Yeah, but
18,
talk
19,
about
20,
but Masaru, here's the problem. Masaru, here's the problem. You're talking about a legal adult. So the government changes its mind, says that 13 is now legal. Is she legal?
Sorry, if the government says it's legal?
If the government says that she's legal at 13, is she legal?
No, I'll never accept it. No.
But you said the legal age of consent. 17, right? So let's deal with this.
Well, no,
hold on, wait, no,
are different. It's 16, 17, 18, 19.
I understand that. But listen to what I'm saying. If you're going to bring up the legal age conversation, we have to deal with the other side of that argument, because the other side of that argument is if the government decides that 13 is now legal, you're now saying that in 13 it's legal to have relations with this little person. That's a problem.
It is a problem that has to be fixed. Like, expeditiously, I agree. I'm not arguing against it because that's fucking weird. And It's even crazier because, my dad, I brought up to my dad, I'm saying, how are you okay with this? How are you okay with my sister being 17, being with a guy that's almost 9 years her age? And his response is, I'm the father, I'm the parent, let me deal with it. It's my responsibility. Then I'm like, motherfucker, deal with it. What's taking you so long? Yeah. Why do I need to get involved for you to do something?
Yeah, and I would say your father is the problem, because of your father allowing his 17-year-old daughter to date a 27-year-old man. Then I would say your father is the problem.
27, 26. He's 26, turning 27 this year. But I digress.
So my thing is this, though. Culturally, that's a problem, because we see that, especially within the Black community, that as long as you get the consent or you get the okay from the parent, because a lot of people, they were dating older at a younger age, right? And that's a problem. It's a problem.
But then my dad's like, oh, your sister turns 18 in a month's time, so is it really that bad? And I'm like, yes, it is.
Yes, it is that bad. So, like I said, told y'all this is a real discussion. We're not having a conversation. But y'all more than welcome to click the link and join the panel. But here's the thing when it comes down to this particular situation, right? Because
before you continue, but then here is the issue at hand with this situation. She's 13. We agree. She is home alone. No father. Mother, I guess, was where? At work? And then when she came back is when she found the guy. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So she was alone. No one in the home at 13 years old. I understand the mom was working. That's one thing. But where the fuck was the rest of the family? She should have had someone there watching her. This would have never have happened. But then going back, we can always go back again. Oh, you're 13, you're 14, you're 15. You can handle being home alone by yourself. You don't need anyone holding your hand. You don't need anyone babying you. You're a teenager now. More responsibility is passed on to you. Right? So, in a way, I get it. I get it. It's wrong. But then again, what are we going to do?
What do you mean, what are we going to do?
Well, the guy's already dead. The mom's in jail. But it's more of the fact that the girl knows right from wrong. She shouldn't have never had this guy at her house to begin with.
Well, so it's you speaking to a deeper subject that needs to be broached. And why so? If you still listening, bro, you can come up. I posted a link in the chat, and for everybody else that want to come up, y'all can come in. What the hell is a 17-year-old and a 26-year-old conversing about? They have nothing in common, right? And every time I see something like this, every time I see a story like this, or whenever I hear conversations about this, I'm really trying to understand, what does a 17-year-old and a 26-year-old have in common? Nothing, right? Absolutely. Roblox. Vicky says, great victim blaming. She's 13. What do you mean? What do you mean, Vicky? You know, you're more than welcome to join the panel. You said victim blaming. What do you mean by victim blame? I don't understand what you mean by that. I don't get what you mean by that, because at 13 years old, one, yes, this girl should not be at home by herself. And then two, from what we heard from the police body cam footage and from the news report, apparently the boy family knew he was going over there at 1 o'clock in the morning. So why didn't the boy family try to put a stop to him? Like, hey, yo, bro, what you doing? I don't correlate where you say that we're victim blaming. I don't get that. I don't get that. Blaming the mom for working and not being in the house is victim blaming. How? That's not victim blaming. We're speaking to a bigger problem within the culture. That, yes, I understand that parents have to work, but you have a family, right? You have a sister, you have a mother, you have a father, you have a brother, you have an uncle, you have a cousin. You at least got a friend. You got something. He said that she was associated, man. Oh, well, you must have not seen the video, Vicky. Hold on. Let me play you the video. Because according to this girl, and this is the girl right here. My bad, baby. I'm sorry. I can't hide it. They just don't know the real story, baby daddy. Long live you, my baby. F my mama. Victim blaming. Oh, she more than disassociated with the man if she inviting him over at 1 a.m. in the morning. I'm still trying to understand that one. I got you. No problem. I'll just pull you down until you get back. Right. Tony says that's a kid, bro. That's way beyond that, bro. That's jailbait. Green Eye says that happens. Older guy, younger high school girl. The guy has a car. Girl wants to show off. It happens. Yeah, but that's a problem. The problem is that it does happen, right? I'm 30. I was born in 89. When I graduated in high school in 2008, I seen this shit all the time, and I always called it out. What's going on, Venomous? I always called it out. Why are young girls getting into the car with older men saying that that's my boo, that's my man? I don't understand why this is an okay thing. I don't even understand why a lot of people try to defend this, right? That the adult shouldn't let this happen. Facts, LA. White Flag says there are many young kids that are left at home, but most of those kids are sneaking in people their age. Well, guess what? I would be remiss if I said that people didn't do things at 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. I would be a liar and say that people didn't do those things. But as an adult now, right? Because hindsight is 2020. When we or sneaking out, absolutely, Dr. Steele. When we talking about what's going on culturally within the community, when I say that the lack of fathers within the home is a problem, you get situations like this. When people get upset because I say, yeah, fatherless homes in Black communities across America is a problem, people get upset because I'm still trying to figure out where was the male, where was the father in this situation? There's absolutely, and I'm not blaming the mom because she's out to work, but at the same time, it's her responsibility. She left that little girl at home by herself, right? So within the community, that this is some. I mean, sometimes you gotta leave them kids by themselves. No, the hell you don't. You better have a bond. You better have a relationship with someone that you can say, hey, I need to get to work. Do you mind watching my baby for a couple hours? But or even more so, if you can't find a babysitter, I guess you can't work that late night shift.
Sorry, where were we?
No, I'm just talking.
Oh, okay.
Brittany says, well, what would fathers do? Because she still was sneaking. So what's the difference? Oh, the difference is this. See, when you have a tentative father in the home, ain't no way in hell. I have a 13-year-old. Ain't no way in hell she about to be sneaking anybody in and out this motherfucking house. And on top of that, I know what this little girl do every day on that damn tablet. I know what she does on the internet. I know what all of my children do on the internet because I am an attentive father. So for my daughter to try to do some shit, I would catch her up in it. But the biggest problem is that Brittany B, you says, what would the father do because she was still sneaking in? The father he should be in the home. If one parent is at work late at night, the other parent should be at home. Would you agree, Masaru?
What?
If one parent is at work, the other parent should be at home.
For the most part, I agree.
Or if both parents have to work, there should be a family member, a trustworthy family member, who's able to watch over that child.
Yeah, or a curfew should be set in place.
Absolutely.
Because I remember when I was a kid, I had, when the street lights come on outside, your ass better be home.
Period. Valhalla says, don't conflate the two issues. A kid being a kid is one thing. A grown-ass man hiding under my child's bed, nah, bro. You're going to be lucky to get
absolutely.
I'm smiling in my mud shots.
And I agree with what you said earlier. If there was a father figure present, that motherfucker would have never gotten into the house.
Facts.
Not even close.
Facts. You know, a man in the home typically deters away bullshit, right?
Exactly.
Especially when you have a father, when you have a husband in the home, definitely deters a lot of bullshit. There's a complete different atmosphere when you have in the home, you have a husband and a father who's about his business. He ain't with that whole, you can have a boyfriend at 13, you can have a boyfriend at 14. Oh, you about to be out in these streets running with these little boys and all. Hell no. All that shit. You got books to read, you got chores to do, you got clothes to get ready for tomorrow, and you got time to be a kid, right?
And I can speak from experience. When I was in middle school, when I was 13, 14, my fellow female classmates, some were 13, 14, 15, latest was 16, right? Mm-hmm. I had multiple female friends that were dating guys 6, 7, 8, 9 years older than them, guys that were just finishing high school, guys that were just starting college. They were dating guys that late as a middle schooler. And that was me back in 20, I want to say maybe 2012, 2013 was when I was around that age. There were girls my age dating guys 10 years their age. So this is nothing new, and it's wrong. And I understand that it's wrong. It's weird. It should never happen, but for some reason it does.
No, in more ways than one. Real quick, White Fag says, and here we can get a real murky for conversation's sake. If that 20-year-old family knew he was sneaking over into the house of a 13-year-old girl, are they not aiding and abetting a felony crime? Absolutely. I believe those who know that their family member is participating in felonious or illegal acts, and you don't have the wherewithal to put a stop to that shit, yeah, you definitely should be held accountable. And you got options, right? Listen, what he did ain't got shit to do with me. All right, cool. But not trying to step up and defend him. Well, he got mental health issues. What you mean he got mental health issues? I don't understand how people, because that's the defense that they're raising right now for the 20-year-old boy, that he has mental health issues.
Well, obviously not if let me rephrase that. Mental health. Yeah. Okay. Maybe mental health issues, no. I'm sorry. You're right. Mental health issues. But let's go back to what you were previously saying, right? Mm-hmm. What if a family member or someone other than the mom knew what was going on and said nothing?
I can believe that. But you know what the biggest problem is? The problem is that speaks to a deeper issue, that they're okay with it.
He wasn't mental enough to hide. He was no, sorry, that I read that wrong.
No, yeah, he was saying he knew enough to hide.
Yeah, he knew enough to hide.
He knew how to get there. He ain't that mental. I don't know what mental health issues he got.
If he was smart, he should just open the fucking window and be like, whoop.
No, if he was smart, he would have stayed his black ass at home. If he was smart, he would have looked at the girl and said, nah, If he was smart, his ass would have never been involved with this 13-year-old girl. This is why when you made the comment earlier, when you said she looked 17, no, if he was smart, he could have looked at this girl and said, "Nah, man, she too young, bro."
Agreed.
At 20 years old, she too young, bro.
But Uncle, like I'm telling you, and this is just from my experience. When I was in middle school, the girls I was coming up with, they already looked like they were 18, 19 years old at 13. It was fucking scary.
I had a girl in my class, okay? When I was in the 11th grade, this girl had more body than the teachers did. But you know what I knew about this girl? This girl had the mentality of a child because she had pretty girl syndrome. You know what pretty girl syndrome is? Pretty girl syndrome is that they think they can get away with it just because they're pretty, right? My thing is you can be pretty as all as you want to. You're still a child mentally. So as a grown man, when I hear dudes saying, well, at the end of the day, she was legal, bro, I don't care if she was legal. She does not have anything to offer you or to engage with you on a mental or even a bonding level other than just body. But that's not even nothing that you should be at. That's not something that you should be seeking for. You're in your late 20s. There's absolutely no reason for you to be engaged, involved, talking to a young girl other than you need to get your young ass up out of here. You don't need to be around all these grown folks, period. Just that simple. You don't need to be around these young folks, right? Yeah. So let me, I want to play this because apparently a family member came up and played and gave a statement.
Phone call, it was from her cousin. They were saying that she had got arrested. At that time, nobody knew exactly what had happened. They just said she got arrested and they needed some bun money. At that point, I had cashed out $1,500. I'm thinking it's just for some DV shit with one of her niggas, which is typical normal shit, right? So then when I got the phone call back, they was like, oh, she didn't unalive the dude, her. I'm not going to say her daughter's name because she's still a minor. I'm respect that. She unalived him. Okay, well, the bitch ain't getting the bun. So everybody just held off till we heard more. For one, it wasn't no sneaking in. She knew of their relationship. They had been dating going on 2 years.
Oh, my God. Wait, stop. Hold on.
Wait a fucking minute. If it was two...
That means that he started talking to this girl when she was 11.
She was 11. And he was what? No, sorry. He was 20. So 19. He was 18 fucking an 11-year-old.
By the way, the link is open. Y'all more than welcome to join the show. What? Let me run that back.
So everybody just held off till we heard more.
Sorry, I need to make it to you.
For one, it wasn't no sneaking in. She knew of their relationship. They had been dating going on 2 years. Okay. He was able to come to the house and do everything. However, she had told him he could no longer come over there because she wanted him to pay her light bill.
What? Wait a minute. So she knew that this boy was 18 and her daughter was 11. And she said the only way she pimping out her daughter. Is that what I just heard? Hold on. I got a guest in the back. Come on, camera, Ramo. I see you, big dog. Hold on for a second, y'all. Let me welcome up this guest right quick. Ramo, you there? Oh, okay. Ramo trying to play games. So she was pimping out her daughter? The only way that this 18-year-old boy could to continue to see your 11-year-old daughter was he had to pay you a light bill? And y'all get mad at me for talking about this shit? And this is the mama, the same mama that shot him. Grant says the 11-year-old don't have light bills. No. She listened to the video. Here, I'm gonna rewind it and play it back so y'all can hear it. I'm gonna rewind it and play it back.
She didn't unalive the dude, her. I'm not gonna say her daughter's name. She's still a minor. I'm respect that. She unalived him. Okay, well, the bitch ain't getting the bun. So everybody just held off till we heard more. For one, it wasn't no sneaking in. She knew of their relationship. They had been dating going on 2 years. Okay.
So she's 13. She said that they have been dating going on 2 years, and the mama knew about this.
He was able to come to the house and do everything.
He was able to come to the house and do everything.
Lied to him. Okay, well, the bitch ain't getting the bun. So everybody just held off till we heard more. For one, it wasn't no sneaking in. She knew of their relationship. They had been dating going on 2 years. Okay. He was able to come to the house and do everything. However, she had told him he could no longer come over there because she wanted him to pay her light bill.
Okay, so she told this 18-year-old boy that he's not welcome to come to her house because he wasn't willing to pay her a light bill. But again, I say, if this boy is so mentally challenged, why are you requesting money from him?
Because she's broke.
Okay, and I understand that, right? But here's the thing, though. If he is mentally challenged, that means he gets a check. Why she requesting money from him, and you're okay with this 18-year-old boy being around your 11-year-old daughter? That's a problem for me. But let's continue, because there's more to it, because we ain't done.
He didn't have the money. So she told her daughter he cannot come over here no more until that motherfucker give her some money. Okay? She didn't steal her mama credit card. Her mama got him the Uber because she lied like he was finna bring her cash.
Whoa. Wait a minute. So her mama, let me make sure I'm hearing this correctly. Her mama paid for the Uber for the boy to get there at 1 o'clock in the morning? Wait a minute. Huh? What?
That's all he had, cash. He wasn't able to cash out, Zelle, none of that. All he had was cash, right? However, that's why he made it there. She told him she was on the way home. He could be there when she's there so she can get the bread.
Oh, my God. So she paid for an Uber to bring this 20-year-old boy to the house while her 13-year-old was at the house by herself. She said that the boy could be waiting in the house until she get back. You said hearsay is information heard from someone else. Absolutely, but I'm just listening to what's being delivered.
That's why it's 30 minutes apart. It wasn't no, she was trying to sneak him in and get him there before the mama got home. No, he just arrived literally because it takes about 15, depending on if you in Cordova, it takes about 30 minutes for you to get back to that side of town. Okay, that's how long it took. She got there. He didn't have the money. That's when he ran. They get into an argument. He ran into her room, shut the door. He got up under the bed.
So I came online and I said that this lady is a horrible mother. She's the reason why her daughter acts the way she acts. And here is the proof. You can even tell by the way the family talks about the mother. Y'all, the mother knew that the little girl and the 20-year-old boy was dating. According to the cousin, the little girl and the 20-year-old boy was dating ever since she was 11 years old. So when she was 11 and he was 18, the mother was letting them sleep together, letting him come over. She was letting them in the house. The only reason why she said the little boy couldn't come over was because he was supposed to give her some money on the lights. Some money on the lights. They got into an argument. It wasn't because she caught a boy in the house. The mother condoned the relationship between the 13-year-old girl and the 20-year-old man. And when I came up here and I blamed the mother and I said, this is the mother's fault, the little girl is fast, y'all got mad at me. The poor parenting with black women is being exposed. It's being exposed because this is crazy. You let your 13-year-old daughter date a 20-year-old man. And y'all online doing everything in y'all power to defend this. Oh, she was a victim. So he's a predator. We know that because he's a 20-year-old man messing with a 13-year-old girl. But her mom is a predator too because she allowed it to happen. She condoned it. And when I told y'all black women let these predators come in their house to do whatever they do to their daughters, y'all was like, oh, Evelyn, you're anti-black. You hate black women. The proof is in the pudding.
She's not wrong. Is she wrong?
No, she's not wrong. See, anytime you speak out against the black community, anytime you talk about things that actually go on within the black community, apparently you anti-black, right? But my thing is this though, right? Here's the big problem with all of this, right? Grant Reed said she allowed it for light bill money. It was pimping. Let's just call it for what it was. She was pimping out her child. Would you agree or disagree, Masaru?
It happens way too much in the Black community. I try to tell people this, but apparently I'm too savage to voice my opinions. But in reality, I'm right. Every time I'm right. Because it's literally just like, this happens all the fucking time. And it goes unchecked.
Mm-hmm. Cooley Cat, what's going on? Cooley, can you hear me? You gotta come off mute.
Hey man. You know what? I was on this woman's side because of course she was wrong for putting a bullet behind his head because, you know.
Wait.
Whatever.
Hold on, let her
like,
finish.
he's a-
Let her finish. Go ahead.
What? Because like he's a man hiding underneath his daughter's bed. And I thought, you know, maybe he'd been there due to the daughter being, you know, grown, but ultimately could be due to, you know, in the internet, you know, predators being on the internet, going where the children at. But after hearing this, I really want to put my input because like Masaru says, the Black community have this thing going on where due to how matriarchal it is, anything goes. And forgive me for putting my input on it, but it happens. You're right. It happens.
I have a conspiracy theory that just popped up in my mind.
Say
what?
Based on
this situation.
Okay.
What if the mom knew? What if the mom allowed this to happen for years? What if this whole thing was a setup because she knew, oh, if you're going to keep coming over here, you have to pay something? What if she intentionally caused this situation to happen? I'm not trying to remove what this weirdo did with her daughter. I'm not trying to remove that aspect. But what if she killed him over money?
I could believe it.
What if she killed him because he refused to give her money?
I could believe it because
that could,
in truth, go ahead.
That could explain why the daughter was grown, because on Angry Man, no. Who? I don't know. Messi? I don't know. But one of the one black content creator shows this girl being grown, you know, posing like she's, excuse me for calling her grown, but posing like she's an adult, looking her, putting her tongue out. And it's like, you're not going to see a 13-year-old act like that unless she was exposed to that or she was allowed to. And of course, adults like her mother would imprint that on her by being like that. And also gotta be with the culture being sexual, there's going to be men around that would also be attracted to that and all the degeneracy the Black female mother had allowed. That can't be that. Why she's posing and all that stuff. I close.
Oh, you mean stuff like this?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, that's the girl.
What?
That's the girl. That's the girl. That's the girl.
No, you're not. No,
it says,
no.
You can't tell me. Hold on.
What the fuck?
It says, you can't tell me she didn't lie about her age. Kendra Scott daughter.
There's no way that's her. You're capping.
You know what? This made her look extremely grown. Because she
posed herself, and she was like 16. That's my whole argument. If that's her, that's my whole argument. In the last photo, she looks like a child, but here she looks like she's 19 fucking 20.
No, she don't.
20.
Seems like she ready.
I'll kick your ass.
I'm joking. I'm sorry. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm sorry. I'm joking.
I kick your ass.
I'm fucking with you, man.
Seems like she ready my ass. Hell no.
Wow.
Uncle, you can see my confusion on my face when you just showed that. the first photo and this one don't look.
I thought that was the mom for the second.
Similar.
She looked 19.
That's what I'm saying.
No, she don't.
Yeah.
In that photo, she looks like she's 20.
Nope. No, she don't.
Like what?
Nah.
That's because she's not how she looked. Because she was doing the same similar pose, but without the makeup, without the lashes, without the wig. You think she's 13? You think she's 16 at least? But here,
maybe even 17. Maybe even 17.
Okay.
But what the fuck?
So just to be correct on the age, she was 13 and the boy was 20.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But apparently they've been dating for like 2 years.
Now, is this the actual the mother's cousin, or is this just somebody who just came up? Like, is this like
apparently that was her cousin?
Okay, okay. This shit crazy, boy. This some trash ass shit. I'm gonna lie to y'all.
It is, and it's all the adult. You can't blame the child. You gotta like kids nowadays are acting all types of ways because the parent is putting an iPhone and iPad in front of your kid's face and expect them to not wander into areas like the hub and God forbid looking at something that will traumatize them. Like,
man, let's just be real. We seen this shit when we was growing up, younger and everything. I seen this crap before. Like you know something. Oh, you playing something?
No, you good. Go ahead. I'm not saying anything. Go ahead.
No, it seemed like you playing something, so I want to hear this if you don't mind.
Oh, is sound playing?
Yeah.
Her name is.
Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, go ahead. Say what you were saying because I'm gonna play this video because apparently this is a girl that knows the girl.
You just go ahead and play the video, bro. I took a bite in my sandwich, man.
Her name is Aria. Let me tell you about Aria. She used other people around our age group to catfishes people, and y'all know how they go. Pictures, names, all that. But Aria been grown, been fast, all of the above. So, yeah. Like, she can use a picture of you right now. Well, she can use a picture of anybody and try to talk to somebody. Like, girl, this not how you gonna make the cut at all. The girl snuck this man in, and her mama unalived him in.
Mm-hmm.
When he was leaving, he was under the bed. But remind you, it's Aria's fault. It's not the man's fault. It's Aria's fault because
do you hear what this little girl is saying?
I could understand like 90% of what she was saying.
Oh, she said that the girl Aria, which is the daughter's name, that she catfishes people. Basically, she runs scams, and she be telling people that she's older than what she is, and that she does this and is well known within her social group, her friend group, and that the girl snuck the boy in. That's all we got so far. But let me continue.
Come on, like, you gotta know she was young, man. When you asked her something to drink, she brought you over a juice box, nigga. Come on, man.
Boy, shut the hell up.
I'm sorry, bro. Like, you can't pull that BS on me. Like, oh, I didn't know how young she was, bro. I'm like, really, nigga? What type of deep conversations? Oh, he had mental issues now. Well, he's suffering from the mental health issues. So, was he suffering from the Beans disease?
Well, and then I saw something else in the chat. What if the mom was jealous that her daughter was getting some under her roof?
Oh my gosh! Don't.
Come on.
The sad part.
It's nasty though.
The sad part is, if we're being honest, there is a lot of mothers who are jealous of their daughters, either relationship status or relationship potential. Do y'all agree or disagree? Put a 1 if you agree. Put a 2 if you disagree.
I know of people whose parents they don't see their own kids as their kids. They see them as potential rivals. And that's wrong.
All right.
Oh no, bro.
Bro, this is wicked. This is wicked work. Let's continue.
it's Arya's fault because Arya been like this, and I don't know if the mama know her or what, but the way how Arya be on social media, y'all will know. Like y'all don't know for real. Like this sad me sick because I don't like Arya. So I'm just let y'all know that right now. I don't like Arya at all. Like I do not like that girl. I never liked her. When I met her in the group chat, I never liked her. We was in a big group chat. The only thing she did was talk to boys, play with boys, argue with boys, and
Like her
catfish.
mother.
But the girl mama had unalived the man because Ari snuck the man in at 1 a.m. And I don't know if she, but now the mama in jail and Ari snitched. But Ari said I don't know. That's like she was scared for her life and stuff like that. But this stuff come back right around, so I don't know. But I don't know what to say about this, y'all. I just had to let y'all know what happened.
Oh,
May I say something about it? Because I kind of is familiar with this, so that's why I'm on here. Because I was hoping somebody was going to talk about this, because all how this little one is talking, it really shows how screwed up the Black community is, to where it is so messed up that, you know, the mother could be killing the guy over other reasons other than that diddling stuff. And you got this little girl who pretty much kind of is like it's like becoming a typical Black woman. And I don't like that. It's just, and then on top of that, I kind of have hood information about this stuff, because it's the one thing that the Black community want to act like women won't allow this stuff, but women do. I mean, how did Jeffrey Epstein got all those girls? It's because of the woman. That's it.
All right, welcome to the show, Jasmine. What's going on?
Hello, everyone. How y'all?
Doing good. What's going on?
Okay, so this here has been like a thorn in my flesh since I've been on YouTube. This is an epidemic. Okay, this is an epidemic of mothers, and I'm speaking about our mothers because that's who I follow. I see these true crime. I see crimes of passion. I see a lot of these YouTube channels, and they put their children in harm's way. Okay.
Him the Uber because she lied like he was finna bring her cash.
Hold on, my bad. Go ahead, continue.
Right. So they put their children, I'm gonna say children, in harm's way. And with this particular situation, I feel like I don't know who this cousin is. I don't know if there's truth, but it sounds like it could be true. And the reason why I say that is because she could have called the cops on that man, on that man. He's a man, 20 years old. He's a man. He could have called the cops on him and had him arrested. Just that easy, you know? He'd have had to register and be an offender for the rest of his life. But for her to take it to that extreme of unaliving him, it sounds like there was some animosity. There was some resentment. It sounds like it's deeper than her just finding him in that. You know what I mean? She let him get to the door and walk out the door.
I think it's one of two things. One, it was the fact she was jealous that she was jealous that he was with her daughter. Or two, it was the fact that he wasn't going to cough up the money she wanted.
And it could be both, because that jealousy runs deep with mothers like that with their daughters. So it could be a blend of both. But how do you not know what your 13-year-old daughter is up to? She did know what she was up to, because they said that she had done this before. Why was she at home by herself? I don't know. I have it's just a lot of questions.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say, I think it's different because, you know, when I was growing up, when I was 13, 14 years old, I was always told, you're of age now where we don't have to babysit you if we leave the house, or we go on a 4-day vacation, just your father and me, or the family. If you don't feel like, if you're lazy and you don't want to come along, we'll just leave you at home. We trust that you'll be okay on your own until we come back. I was left to my own devices at like 12, right? But I think it's different for girls than it is for guys, you know. But that's
Exactly.
just how we came up.
That's true, but you also have to look at the particular child. You may have a child who's responsible enough and who's not going to have folks coming in and out of the house like that. This girl evidently had a history of doing this. So my thing is, she should have been under lock and key. I mean, she should. I mean, chastity belt, whatever it took to keep this girl put. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Safe. I don't know.
They should have fucking the ring cameras, the door cameras. They should have had cameras in the house that are actively monitoring, or whatever, or have security alarms on when you step out of the house or when you're leaving your kid home alone. That an active armed security is active while you're away from the house and you know your kid's alone. Make sure they have some kind of semblance of safety when they're home alone.
That's exactly right.
And
But like I said,
even okay, I'm
So
sorry.
really quick, we do have the affidavit. This is the affidavit about Kendra Scott. So it says, State of Tennessee, Shelby County. Here, let me solo this out so y'all can be able to see. I'm gonna read it, of course, but I at least want y'all to know that I got it. So, State of Tennessee, Shelby County personally appeared before me, Kendra Scott, and made oath that on or about the 16th day of July 2026 in said county and within the jurisdiction of the criminal court of Shelby, Tennessee, Kendra R. Scott, female, black, date of birth 9/23/1989, did unlawfully commit the offense of first-degree deletion, employ a firearm during commission of a dangerous felony, Class C felony. Further, affiant makes oath that the essential facts constituting said offenses, the source of affiant's information, and the reason why the affiant's information is believable concerning said facts are as follows. On 7/16/2026 at 1:40 hours, that's 1:40 in the morning, Memphis police officers responded to a shooting call at 30 in Memphis, Tennessee. When officers made the scene, they located a male tentatively identified as Rodderius Morton in the front yard near the front porch, unresponsive, suffering from a gunshot wound to the back of his head. MFD Engine 36 made the scene, and Lieutenant Warblowski at 1:15 pronounced Rodderius Morton deceased at 1:59 hours. MPD officers spoke with Kendra Scott, who told the officers that she came home and saw a dude under my kid's bed, and I did what I had to do. Officers also spoke with the next door neighbor, Travis, who advised that he had heard banging and came outside and saw Kendra Scott with the gun going into her house. He went back inside and shortly after heard one gunshot. When he came home, he saw a male shot near the front porch, and Kendra Scott standing in the front door saying, I shot him, still holding the gun. Kendra Scott was detained and brought to Main Homicide Office for further investigation, where she read her advice of rights and invoked her rights. A juvenile who was a witness was brought to Main Homicide Office for further investigation and gave investigators a statement that Rodderius Morton was invited by this juvenile, so this is the daughter, and he came in through the back door of the residence at 1 a.m. At around 1:20 or 1:30 a.m., Kendra Scott comes home and was knocking loudly at the front door and yelling, "Who's at my house?" The juvenile stated that she was scared of Kendra Scott because she had a gun in her hand and was angry, yelling, and has told the juvenile in the past that Kendra Scott sees a boy in my house, I will put a hole in his ass. Once the juvenile let Kendra Scott in through the front door, Rodderius Morton was found hiding under a bed in the juvenile's room. As Rodderius Morton was leaving the residence with his belongings that did not include a weapon, so he didn't have this belongings. Was he naked? Was he undressed?
He had nothing on him.
Oh, Lord. Link that for me, Sarah. Link where I can find it. I got you. I'll send you the link. Give me 1 second. Link right there. All right. Where did I stop at? Because She's a boy in my house. I will put a hole. Oh, why so serious? Give me why so serious? What up though? Give me 1 second, why so? Let me finish reading this and then I got you, all right?
I will put a hole. Oh, why so serious? Give me why so serious?
Also turn YouTube off.
Second, why so? Let me finish reading this and then I got you, all right? I will put a hole.
Yeah.
So serious. Give me
turn YouTube off. All right, give me 1 second. Let me finish this right quick. So Rodderius Morton was found hiding under the bed in the juvenile's room as Rodderius Morton was leaving the residence with his belongings that did not include a weapon. Kendra Scott repeatedly was yelling, "Get out of my house, B," as at Rodderius Morton. And when Kendra Scott and Rodderius Morton got onto the front porch, the juvenile heard one gunshot. Officers located one 9mm spent shell casing on the front porch and a Smith & Wesson MP9 black handgun in the front yard. Okay, cool. So that's just the affidavit of the shooter. All right, why so? You said you got more on this that we don't
What's
know.
up? How everybody doing?
What's good?
Hello.
Okay,
What's up, brother?
So he just read the affidavit, so I ain't got to go through all that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what they not telling you is the little girl Ubered him over there.
So hold on, because the family member in the TikTok video said that the mama Ubered the boy over there.
No, from what, bro, Walker home is Walker distance from me. At Mitchell, when we went to go hoot the other day, they were talking about this shit. They were like, the little girl Ubered him over there. And they was like, the mama came home because she saw him on her camera.
Mm-hmm.
He went through the back door. Everybody talking about this window. No, the little girl let him in through the back door. Now, people talking about this nigga. The nigga was, I ain't gonna say niggas RIP, but he had mental issues, bro. His teachers been coming out talking about it. They said they had an incident at a Maceo Walker where his mindset is still a kid. It's been also different situations where he's been on TikTok hitting up girls that's 15, 13. This ain't the first girl he's done this with. Yes, his family, his sister and them coming out talking, which he has mental issues. He thinks he's still a kid. Now, my stance on this is I'm not blaming her. I'm not blaming the little girl. I'm not blaming him. I'm blaming every fucking body. I'm blaming everybody because I blame his family first off. If y'all know that might had issues like that, why y'all not getting him help? Why y'all letting him free roam like this? When y'all know him, when teachers have been saying we used to deal with this when he was in high school, him going down to the middle school, because the way Memphis set up, the elementary school, high school, and middle school right next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
So they said they used to catch him doing all that. And like I said, like the mama is fucked up because if you was gonna shoot him, you should have shot him inside the house. I'm pretty sure y'all have already said I've been changing oil, working on cars. The little girl, why was she at the house by herself?
Man,
And
I'm still trying to figure that out.
Well, didn't it say in the report that the mom was returning home from work at 1:30 in the morning when she saw the lights on?
Yes, but the boy into the house at 1. Like he ain't even get. See what I'm saying? Like why it's a fucked up situation because ain't nobody asking the right questions. That's why I said I was gonna make a video. Why would you, if your daughter has a history of being fast? First off, where the dad is? That's the first question I asked.
That's what I was saying.
Y'all know where the dad at. He ain't nowhere. Come on.
Right, and he ain't speaking up. Cool. We get that. Okay, so that's strike one. Then the first thing is, if your daughter has a history of being fast, just warning her that you're gonna do this and do that ain't enough. Clearly, it's evidence show.
I'm sorry,
it's evidence show. Yes. So why leave her at the house unattended like that?
Exactly. That's what I was saying. Why was she there by herself? This is a habit that this girl had. And I mean, she didn't have a grandmother's house she could be over. She, I don't know. Maybe they didn't have support.
Why come back to your own house beating on the door?
Because the girl had locked her out.
How you gonna lock me out of my house and I got the key to it?
Well, that is true.
But you
how'd she not have a key?
Most homes have deadbolts too. Okay, you can get in from the outside, but from the inside, you can also have a deadbolt. You know what I mean?
There's no got a key to all our deadbolts.
I mean, the woman was banging, but notice the affidavit said that the girl had to let the mother in.
That's what I'm saying. Now you asking the right questions. Why do you have to break into your own house? Is the question. Because if the girl didn't let her in, she would have to break in.
That's because that woman wasn't trying to keep that girl safe. I'm telling you, this is an epidemic. It's an epidemic of
No,
these
but
mothers
that's the point.
not caring about their kids or their children, and they're letting them run wild and rampant until it embarrasses them or until it pisses them off. And then all of a sudden they want to see this girl didn't just turn that way at 13. What happened from age 0 to 13 or 12? You get what I'm saying? Like, where was the structure, the training, you know what I mean? The girl was failed in some type of way. That woman wasn't trying to keep that girl safe. See, all these questions you are asking, that woman should have already had all of that lined out.
But if you saw that, you saw him come through your ring, like that prompted you to come home as quick as you did. Look, he came here at 1. She called him at 1:30. By 1:45, he was out of there. Right, that's when the police was called. All this happened within the time span of 45 minutes to an hour. From the time you found him on your camera, you could have called the police then. All this would have been nullified.
My whole thing, though, now that I think about it, is she had to let the mom in. How the fuck did the mom not have a key? Something's not adding up here.
That girl, Deb, I'm telling you, that girl locked that deadbolt on her mom, and that's why that woman started banging and was angry because they had that girl locked that woman.
Yeah,
because she knew that
that's
dude
why
was
I'm
there.
thinking. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking.
Or
She
unless she
locked that.
barricaded the door in herself. Like, when we was kids, bro, when we don't want nobody coming in our room, we put a chair in front of, or a couch or a love seat. I don't want you in my room. Y'all gonna break in. You know what I'm saying? I don't want y'all touching my games, my
unless, but I mean, if you have a death wish, because if you tried that shit with your parents, I guarantee they would knock that fucking door down and beat your ass.
I ain't have a door until I was 14 years old. Shit.
And what's crazy is, and everybody in Memphis got something to say. Oh my God, bro. And I know I be chaotic, man. I just been watching, I've been waiting for all the evidence and all the ignorant people. They calling him a pedophile. Cool, you can give him that. But y'all made assumptions on this boy before y'all the first day. Y'all didn't even wait until evidence was shown. Y'all saying free this mom. Y'all saying free this woman who shot somebody in the back of his head. Hello?
Yeah, that he was off the I mean, yeah, like somebody said, he didn't even drag him in the house.
You saying you waited until you found him? He probably was naked. He probably had boxes on. We don't know. All he had, he wasn't fighting back. He had his back turned. You literally walked him clean out his house
and then executed him.
And you executed him in the back of his head. Granted, I don't know what I'd do if I catch a dude in my house.
I'm not walking him to the door.
I'm not walking. He
ain't
coming out
to the door.
He ain't leaving the door.
I'll be like, hey, can you do me a favor? Yo, hey, can you grab that knife real quick, open this package for me, man? I hurt my hand. Right when,
so my thing is this though. If you up under my bed and you an intruder in my house, wherever I find you at, that's where you go at.
That's what she should have done if she was gonna delete the boy.
You already said you were gonna shoot him anyway. And then once her daughter said that, that's premeditated.
So because people are asking in the chat, right? So what's the actual factual? Did the mama pay for the Uber? Because what was being reported by the family friend, or rather her cousin, is that this boy, when he was 18, he was dealing with this girl when she was 11, and that the mama knew about it. But she started demanding money from him, and he said he wouldn't pay, so he couldn't come back over there.
Now that I don't know. I'm not even finna be one of them people. No, I don't know. All I know is from people who talk and walking home, they be over there by Mitchell and all that. They was saying that I said it was crazy. They was like, he been talking to this girl. Yeah. And I've heard before. From what Luke Yoldum said, they were like, the mama seen him before. She probably didn't know how old he was because he don't look 20. He don't look 20. He don't fucking act like he 20. That's another thing.
That nigga look 30. I don't give a damn what you say.
I'm saying
that nigga look 30, boy.
I agree.
AI, the folk got this.
Hey, you know what?
Man.
You know what? Here, my bad. Hold on. Here, let me get you the actual
Yeah, get the real picture, bro.
All
Let
right,
me see
cool.
this real quick.
I
There
don't
he is.
trust him, Mom. He just looks suspect.
Hold on, wait. Where's the picture? There it is. All right, there's the picture. That nigga look 30. I don't
He
give a
looked
damn what you
24.
say.
He
I
look
thought
like he
about
work
a little
up.
more that he
He look
kind of
like a
looks about
YN, bro.
19.
Right. He look like he
But you can't tell me that this girl don't look 13.
She do.
She
She
looks
looked
young. She looks like a
15 or
13-year-old trying to
15.
be grown.
Yeah.
Well,
And
she
this
looks
is
13 there, period. But the
yeah,
other picture,
she looks like, and they gonna always pick the pictures where they look like babies. Go through everything else and see if they still look the same.
Oh, listen. I already showed one. Where's that TikTok at? Hold on.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
It's the situation within itself is just fucked up. Cause all of this shit could have been avoided.
and my
Already.
thing is, if he had some mental issues, his parents should have been protecting him as well. Because I mean, you letting him. I mean, it's past 1 o'clock. I mean, he needs to be on the type of curfew as a
Restricted.
13-year-old. Sounds
He needs
like
to
it.
be restricted. He needs to
He
be
need to be restricted. He should not have been around people of younger age. Younger age. He ain't no telling how many people he done traumatized over is since he went after younger
You can't tell me. You can't tell me
women.
this is this little girl. Is this little girl?
Yes, that's her.
Hey, I don't want to
That's
say
her.
that. Yes.
And see, and say, and you know, I hate to be like certain people that we talk about, but this is why I tell men, bro, y'all gotta have foresight. Fuck hindsight. Y'all gotta think about yourself and protect yourself, because it's some women out here, bro. Like, I already know what this is, man. You need to know her. It's women out here that may look like they young, but they really 21, 22, 23. They legal. But it's also women out here that look like they 24, 25, be in the club, fake IDs, buying liquor, and they really 16, 17.
Exactly.
So men gotta,
And that,
like, you
that's
gotta protect
the
yourself.
scary. That's the worrying thing for
Yeah.
me, because my sister dressed the same way she did in that photo, and I called my sister out on her behavior the last time I saw that. I said, "Go back upstairs and change right now. I don't want you going out looking like that." And she's like, "Don't tell me what to do. Only Dad can tell me what to do." And I'm like, "Well, all right. Don't say I didn't warn you."
Hey, Sal, do you have that other picture of her? The one with the red hair?
The
Because
red hair.
that's the one that yeah, that's the one where you could tell she's trying to look older.
This one here.
But she looks like a 13-year-old on those pictures. It was
She
one
don't look
like
right there.
with red. It's
She
like
look
she had
like
red
she about
hair
21,
right
bro.
here.
She like she can buy liquor.
Nah, she don't look no 21. So I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you.
She look like a young girl.
I'm gonna give you the dead giveaway. The dead giveaway.
I'm sorry for that.
You good?
You good? Training, bro.
The dead giveaway. Well, I ain't looking at the training, bro. The dead giveaway. One is the
The
face,
kitty phone.
and it definitely a kid. Definitely the Hello Kitty phone.
Bullshit. That's bullshit.
I don't know. That's kind of normal down here.
There are older women that have those kind of phone cases.
You want?
That's
Hey, you want me to cut my camera on sale and go show you my wife case?
Nah. What I want you to do is here. This what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just share the actual screenshot of itself. That way, I ain't got to show the video.
I mean, but you right though. Regardless of what we know she 13, and you can look in most of them pictures and tell she young.
This girl no, bro.
No,
If
I'm
hold on, wait. If I seen this girl online, I would not holler at this girl.
She like a sophomore, junior, or senior.
Exactly.
So to me, in my eyes, when I see this photo that we're all looking at, my mind immediately goes to that's about 19, 20 years old.
She looks young to me in that picture.
Absolutely. Brittany B says,
she in high school though.
Brittany B says, I don't like the caption. She's in PJs. How's that being fast? Did you not see what she was doing with her tongue?
You saw what she did with her tongue and her stomach?
Hold on, wait. Hold on. Let me pull this back up.
That's why I was saying bring that one up, because I don't want nobody saying I'm trying to victim shame the girl.
Yeah,
but because this picture here, is
Look at her face. Watch her face. Look what she do with her tongue.
I'm not looking at it.
This couldn't be my daughter. I'm beating your ass.
Yo, I ain't
I'm
seen
whooping.
it.
This is what I'm saying. Like this is where everybody go wrong at, right? when everybody always trying to judge how old a female is, the first place they look at is her body. I'm looking at your face, right? I don't look at people's bodies like that, but I'm looking at her face. And when I see her lick her tongue out like that, knowing that she's 13 years old, no. Tony Goda, I'm deleting that comment, big dog. I appreciate you. You know I got love for you, Tony Goda. But now I'm not looking at her chest because you got. Well, hold on, wait, because this is where another argument has started.
It's gonna come back, yep.
It always comes back. A girl can be 13 years old and have big breasts. A girl can be 13 years old and have a big butt. Breast and butt does not validate nor qualify you as a grown woman. It's your behavior. It's grown women that be on these apps. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's grown women that be on these apps that act like children.
Yep.
Right.
Can we be honest about that?
Yep.
So I don't need to look at it. First of all, it's grown women. I know grown women who ain't got no test whatsoever. I'm talking about washboard. You understand me? Like they look like plankton from SpongeBob. 30 damn years old. Ain't got a lick of nothing on their body. But then you got young girls like this girl, 13 years old. I'm not looking at her body. People be like, oh man, she got big breasts. No, big breasts don't validate you as a grown woman. Sorry.
It's the behavior.
I went to college.
I don't care.
You're right though, but you gotta look at the looks, how they act in certain surroundings.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Ain't no way in hell. Boy, if I caught my daughter posting something like that, first of all, if I caught any of my daughters posting something like that, I'm whooping your ass.
But now here's the other argument. You take away their phone and you're like, you're not getting this back for 3 months. You're grounded. And then somehow miraculously, the next week or two, they somehow have a new phone. And they're like, where the fuck did you get that from? And they'll be like, don't worry about it.
That's failed parenting, bro.
And he is right, because I work with adolescents. I worked from the age of 12 to 17, and I'm telling you, the parents had absolutely no control over their kids and their phones. They're asking me, what should I do? And I'm saying, who pays the bills? Who pays the cell phone bill? Like, when do kids run the house? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and that's what's going on. They're not taking their phone because you know what? Those kids will pitch a fit, curse them out, and then you know what they do? They give in and give them back to them.
Curse me out all you want.
Nowadays be so afraid of their kids.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was
hold on. Wait. Everybody was talking at once. First, I heard Coolie Cat, then I heard Waso, and then it's you, Masaru. Go ahead, Coolie Cat.
Okay. They will even have anxiety over their phones. Like, I had a kid relative. You take the phone away from her, she literally was freaking out. Because one thing about phones is that when my mom gave me my phone, she was really mad over me not answering the phone. And she always say in the lines, well, if you're not answering the phone, why do you even have it? And it's not my fault, okay? I'm sorry I didn't answer the phone. And the only time I have the phone is if for music, obviously, or watching YouTube. But back then, 5G, all that stuff. But now it's so ingrained in humanity to have a phone because, reasons, so parents can call you, all that stuff, that take it away from them. It's literally like taking away a part of them. And because of that, with this phone, that pretty much an attachment to these kids, take the phone away from them, it's like being taken off the matrix a little bit. So you got to get into the account that this girl is the way she is, not because, she's grown out of nowhere, but because the woman has failed, like any parent, to discipline their kid because they want their kid to shut up without having any input in their kid's life before technology was like this. I close.
Bro, this little girl this little girl's TikTok is fucking ridiculous.
Crazy, bro.
I'm looking at her. She got 3 TikTok profiles. Man. And the sad part is, if I add up all of her followers, she got 5,399, 2,538. This girl has well over 10,000 followers on Instagram, on TikTok. And it's grown dudes. It's grown dudes in the chat calling her sexy. This girl, 13 years old. And then it's grown women
condoning the
saying
shit.
that she's
Queen,
beautiful.
Go, Queen, you're
Yeah.
beautiful. Queen, go, girl.
They condoning this shit.
At a minimum, that girl needed an Obama phone.
That
From the
girl need
way
an ass whooping.
that she was carrying herself, her mama could have gotten her an Obama phone, one of them
Now
life alerts,
look at this
like
shit.
them old people get. And
Look at
hey,
this.
you could dial 911 and it could dial their phone number.
That's what
It's
she
always
posted?
ways.
Yeah, she
She
posted
need a-
this. She posted this.
She need a good old country Georgia ass whooping, fresh out the shower ass
But look
whooping.
at the
That's what she
comments, bro.
need.
In the comments, man, come on.
Somebody says, so you keeping a baby? I'm confused. So she 13 and possibly pregnant by this 20-year-old boy. Yeah.
Yeah, I
But
wasn't
it
gonna put
has
that.
some-
I
it
wasn't
happens.
gonna put that speculation out there because I don't know how true it is. But yeah,
He kind
I
of
wouldn't
looked
put it
like
past
he
them.
just
It's the
turned
black
15.
community. Shit like this
Well,
constantly
hold on.
happens.
There was something you put on there, and it did say "baby daddy." I didn't read it everything.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me take this down because I don't want to, bro. I don't want to show her TikTok. She and her TikTok and her bra and shit like this is fucking stupid, bro.
Hey, what did I say when I first got on? This shit is fucking stupid, bro. This whole situation is retarded.
But that's where the mother, this woman, is gonna have to be held accountable
they
for
finna
how her
railroad
daughter
her ass.
was moving. I mean, if they'll arrest parents now because the kid's not going to school, you know, is skipping school, then you know what? That woman is gonna have to be held accountable on her lack of parenting with this girl.
They
Yeah,
finna
and then here's the
railroad her
problem,
ass.
right? Here's the problem. People in today's society, when they're having kids, they don't want the responsibility that comes with raising a child. And I can attest to this firsthand because my niece, from the moment she was born, her parents were pawning electronics off on her because they didn't want to deal with having to do the heavy work. So since she was like 6, 7, 8 months old, she has been glued to technology. And now every time you try to take away her phone, her tablet, she will have a full-blown freak out until she gets it back.
Exactly.
So really,
So they basically
go ahead.
So they ain't raising their children; they just maintaining.
They're
just you have to look at the motive. The motive. A lot of times, the motive in even having these kids is to keep a Negro. Okay, a lot of times that's the motive of having. Sometimes keep children, and then you don't have a maid, don't have a part. But it's and then once their relationship does not work out, you know what those mothers do to those kids? It's over.
Or I just look at it for some of
over.
them. For some of them, it's free income for 18 years.
Yeah, not only
Free
that,
income for 18 years.
I've heard stories where these single black mothers will divorce the husband, tell their children the father ain't shit, but then years down the road, when the child becomes a fully grown adult, she will turn her own child into her new husband. It has happened one too many times.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, young man, that happens in all races. I've worked with them all. They do it. Those mothers, they use these kids as pawns. Okay, they don't set out to have a child so that they can raise these children to be, to be loving, law-abiding citizens and educated. No, they do it because they think they're gonna fix this marriage, or they're going to keep this dude, or this dude gonna marry them if they tell them they're pregnant. I've seen it too many times.
No, I'm talking about the parent. I'm talking about like the mother. That the mother will turn her son into a surrogate husband.
Yes, they do that. But I'm saying I don't put a race on it. They all do it.
No, but a large majority of it is the black community.
So basically, what he's saying is that a lot of these parents try to have children, basically their retirement backup plan.
Yes.
Hey, I just went to her TikTok and I just went on her story. And what I just saw on her story just made me remember what I was gonna put in my own video.
What's that?
Let's say the mama really had real intentions, I can't find no other way to protect my daughter besides threatening her and shooting a nigga, that, etc. So we're gonna let's say in my word, I give her that.
Mm-hmm.
But from the same boys and men that you call yourself protecting her from, she's finna be subjugated to, because clearly the father's not around. He ain't spoke up and said Nathaniel. And you behind bars because premeditated murder, that's a long prison sentence.
Yeah.
No, that's
dead.
No, hold on. I just went on her story. She posted some. The next story after she posted a face talking about you can call me queen. Then she just posted, which one of these boys would you take? It's a clip up of different type of dudes. One of the first video, dude holding up money. The second dude got his shirt off, lined up, chopped up. Which one would you take? And then her last video is her in the bathroom with her shirt up. You know how they do on the, you know how the women do in the bathroom photo. They show their ass, hip, stomach,
Bruh,
like that.
First of all, Lil bro is flashing a whole bunch of ones, dog.
You see this?
This is what y'all teenagers is doing on social media, bro. This
DJ got me wet,
bruh.
Wait, is this the girl? Is this the girl's account?
Yeah, this is her account. I would be beating my daughter to death, bro. Call CPS. I don't care.
Pick up the phone. I dare you.
Call CPS. I don't care.
This is look how long. Look, for me it say 20 hours ago. For you it say 3. Dude
this
got
3 hours ago.
For me it say 20. So you know we different time zones then.
That's right, man.
So what did her mama do and teach her? They didn't teach her anything. She's still doing the same old.
And your mama behind bars calling herself protecting you, and the dude that you was dealing with dead.
That woman wasn't protecting that girl. She was not protecting that girl. She did that to get back at that girl because she had been telling her. She did that to hurt that girl. She took that boy away from her daughter. She did that. If she was protecting her daughter, it would have started before the boy got to the house.
I guarantee you they were fucking when the mom got to the door, and when she knocked and couldn't get in, she's like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then when the girl had to come downstairs and let her in, was when the guy was like, "Oh shit, I gotta." And then the whole thing, he got caught, and then boom, the guy's dead now. I guarantee you they were doing some fuck shit. Right?
It don't matter because she finna do the same thing to another nigga.
No, I know that. We all know this. But now it's the fact. What's gonna happen now? The dad's not around. The mom's in jail for murder. Who's gonna take the kid now? Is CPS gonna get involved?
Somebody got her because somebody got her.
And she got internet and Wi-Fi. She got Wi-Fi. She's still posting.
So then
I respect you for not posting the last video.
I ain't gonna post. I ain't gonna post that.
You know what I'm saying? Because she's in somebody's bathroom that looks like she lives there, or she's there. Like it's not a bathroom like she's at CPS. She's not a bathroom at a group home. It's like a bathroom that you would take a picture.
Hold on, bro.
Sorry, my bad.
My bad.
No, I was telling Monster, hold on.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to. I got a delay too, but I'm just saying, like it. The same. I'm gonna say it again. The same people that you call yourself protecting your kids from, you gotta think before you do anything. And now that you behind bars, because they finna railroad her, she gonna either do manslaughter or she gonna do something.
Oh hell no! She shot a dude in the back of the head, dude.
Yeah. I'm just saying, I'm trying to bow out gracefully and say she still got.
Nigga, that's execution. Nigga, that's execution.
How you gonna protect your daughter now?
Shooting somebody in the back of the head, that's considered to be an execution.
You can't protect your daughter. Your daughter's about to be open to the world now. I mean, but I can't even say about to be open to the world.
She already was.
And the clout that she's getting behind this. Bro, I looked at some of her video, 368K views,
bro.
38K views.
Look at this shit, bro. Look at this shit.
I don't want to look at it, man. I don't want to look at it. This makes me
no. What I'm saying is, this girl don't look no damn 17, bro.
I hate those laces. I hate them so much. Black women, you can't have your hair do that. It's impossible. I'm sorry.
Yeah, talking.
This shit is, bruh.
I guaranteed you the mama.
Is that a rose, nigga?
I would be clotheslining my daughter, dog.
Go down. Is that a rose they playing with? Is that
where?
Go down.
Where?
Oh no.
Nah.
I ain't trying to get my I ain't trying to get my channel. Hold on. Bruh. I will be close.
My bad, Sil.
I will be clothesline, bruh. Every wrestling move I could think of. I promise you. And I'll call CPS on myself, bruh.
You're still at the wall, man.
But this
got
is the
too much.
problem.
They got
This
more
is
freedom
the
than we did, Sil.
This is the core problem of today's society. Shit like this wouldn't be.
Stop hitting the desk.
Right. Shit like this wouldn't be fucking happening if parents did their actual fucking job and parented. But now, because you motherfuckers, I don't mean you, uncle, I mean just in general, you motherfuckers don't want to raise your kids. And now, because of your stupidity and your lack of taking action, the government's gonna fucking step in. And then you know what that means for the rest of us? Our internet privileges gone. The government will be constantly monitoring what the fuck we do online. And all because you dumb motherfuckers don't want to take care of your kids. If we lose the internet, I'm blaming you.
Well, they like I said, they currently nowadays they have a cell phone and they have a tablet.
It doesn't
They did
matter.
the same thing. They did the same thing when we was growing up. They sat us in front of a TV.
No,
and so it's just basically the shit that like the cycle it just further continues.
Nothing is going to change.
But this is where
Hold on, bro.
No,
it's other people on the panel, bro. Hold on.
No, sorry, but let me just finish this one last point, and then I'll hand it over. Right? What I'm saying now is that when the government starts implementing these these AI ID verifications to even access the internet, it's because of this whole situation where parents don't want to take care of their kids. And now, since they can't have control of their kids, the government's going to get involved and they're going to crack down on all of us because of it.
Well,
they're going to have a new crime bill.
If they haven't done it after the school deletions, you think about it. A lot of the school deletions when the kid, it starts off on the internet. A lot of times they get on the internet talking about what they're going to do. They haven't cracked down after so many of those. I don't see them cracking down and now all of a sudden controlling. No, that's something that's going to have to take place in that home, within that house.
No, but it's they're actively talking about it right now within Congress. They're trying to pass a bill that will institutionalize mass-wide government ID verification for the internet, where if you won't give up your private personal information, you are completely blocked from accessing the internet. And it's because of this. It's because parents don't want to take care of their kids and that's what they're doing.
That's not really
I want to
true.
say something.
Hold on. Hey,
Can
baby, hold on 1 second. Hey, baby, what's going on?
Hey, who was that? Just go
me.
ahead.
Hey.
Oh, it was Cool the Cat. Whatever one it was.
Hey,
was. Go ahead.
Okay. That sounds really. Hey. Okay, that sounds really close to the mark of the beast because you don't have this. You don't want to participate. Okay, out of society. But with what you guys said, man, I forgot what I was saying. Hold on. Let me get it. Okay, I forgot. I'm sorry. You may go.
That's okay, because I didn't forget. Now, what you're saying, hey, Masaru, what you're saying about them wanting to make identities be available for these systems, it really has nothing to do with this particular case, right? What it really has to do with, hey, Roxy, of course, boo. What it really has to do with is, the Patriot Act, first and foremost, right? And then they have been making that push because a lot of people like to watch the porn sites. Now, depending on what state you live in, you cannot access certain sites because they don't have an ID verification point to know that you're 18 years old. So they've been working on this already. It has nothing to do with this particular case, right? It's not about parents. It's about the government needs to know what you're doing, where you are, why you're doing it, so on and so forth.
Auntie, I get that, but it's under the guise of protecting the kids. That's what they keep reiterating: protecting the kids, protecting the kids, protecting the kids. But it's not really about protecting the kids. It's about them having control of what we do in our day-to-day lives.
It's about national security. Hold on a second, 3 minutes.
That's true.
it's about national security. And let's be so for real. Let's be honest, if we can, for a moment. When we are looking at what has been happening on a global scale as far as people's inappropriate behaviors on the internet, that supersedes individual parents, right? And what they are and they aren't doing for the kids. They are masking it under a relatable test, right? Like, oh yeah, if we pretend like it's about kid safety, cool beans. But if you lived in China, you wouldn't have as much freedom as you have on the internet, right? If you lived in other countries. Americans are very much entitled, and the internet in and of itself is a privilege. It's not a right. It's not an inalienable right. You have to have the right to use the internet. It's an opportunity. It's a benefit. It's a bonanza. That's really all it is. The government wants to make sure people are on the internet doing appropriate things. Now, if we look at the crime stats on deletion, right? A lot of people get deleted because people use the internet to buy poisons and stuff like that on the black market. When we start looking at money cases and how money has disappeared, right? I was just looking at I was discussing a case that I had already previously looked at, the Razzlecon situation with the Bitcoin. There was billions of dollars lost in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. How much easier is it for the government to trace crypto and those type of coins if they know who you are when you sign on to the internet? It's a fiduciary remedy.
Yeah, I mean, I agree, but the problem is it's not the government's job to do that. The government's job is to look for outbound threats, not monitor your own.
Can I say something?
Not monitor your own.
Hold on, Coolie Cat.
Not monitor your own.
Okay.
Not monitor your own. What's the word?
That's not entirely true, Matsuru. Have you not heard the phrase threats both foreign and domestic?
Yeah, okay, fine. You got me there. But you know what? You understand what I'm trying to say, right, Omni? The whole point is just that the government should be actively cracking down on the predators who are actively doing these kinds of things, these kinds of fucked up things, right? But then when they are trying to step in and take away our rights to access the internet under the guise of, oh, we're trying to keep the children safe. We want your identification before you even access the internet. No, fuck that. Because remember, the government originally told us, don't give your private information out online. Now they want all of our private information, and that's the problem. It's the parents' job to monitor.
To counteract government Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Hold on. But you do understand that it is the government's job to regulate intrastate commerce and the way money is moved on the internet, right?
I understand that, but they shouldn't be involved in the purchases of legal things. If it's illegal, sure, go ahead. But if it's everyday shit that we're buying and the government starts telling us we're not going to allow you to buy that, fuck you, it's legal.
No, but that's the whole thing. Intrastate commerce has nothing to do with illegal versus legal. It has to do with monies being exchanged, foreign and domestic, through the internet, which is why wire fraud is a federal felony. Like, this is about regulating the money. Because again, a lot of people hide money. This is how we have offshore accounts, different things of that nature, where people are hiding dividends and they're not paying the taxes into the government that they should pay. This is a way to recoup and keep the books balanced.
But the books will never be balanced, Auntie. They never will. The elites constantly get away with doing that shit on a daily basis, and they never get in trouble for it. But if someone like us were to do something like that, they would be on our ass in an instant.
It's not true that they always get away with that, though. You do know that, right?
Well, not all the time, but most of the time they get away with it. And that's why crypto was created, so that way the government has no way of actually tracking.
You gotta let her finish talking.
Oh,
so
sorry.
You know that Samuel Bankman-Fried is serving 25 years for internet crimes, right? Involving crypto. And you know that in that Razzlecon situation, they had to do house arrest. They actually did a lot of tracing on the black market to recoup the billions of dollars that were hidden on cryptocurrency, and that the dark web and the black market is not as hidden as it used to be, right? So the laws have to evolve as the tech does. So it's not that they get away with it; it's that the laws haven't caught up to the tech, but they're catching up at a rapid pace.
I say we need a what is it? Digital Bill of Rights. If y'all know what that is.
Okay. Yeah, we should.
I think we are already getting there though. Like I know they're doing a lot of stuff with AI and AI ethics, and I think they are doing some stuff to regulate everything on the internet too. But y'all go ahead because y'all talking about my type of shit right now. The law, I love the law. I can talk y'all under the table.
Hey, that's why I said. That's why I said I'm gonna let wifey have. I'm gonna have Miss Seal have because she killing it right now.
So Masaru.
Appreciate it. Hold on one second. Cooley and then Cooley and then a word up. Go ahead, Cooley.
Okay, so like speaking of the government, this is the same government, and not just do y'all hear me?
Yeah, we hear
you. Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can y'all? Okay.
Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes, we
can. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Yes.
Speaking of the government, this is the same government. Okay. Speaking of the government, this is the same government that allowed people, and I don't like to put Trump in there, but if Trump did bad, he did bad. But he's not the only bad guy on that list, per se. The Clintons, you got the Bush. I don't know if the Bush on there, but you even got the mayor of New York City, him and his mama in that list for some reason. And then we all know about the people that got their land after World War II. And then the terrible, disgusting, it's just, may I say, demonic cowardice of the UK British government just allowing children to be taken advantage of. These governments, as much as they say that they want to protect our children, they really don't. Because if they do, number one, they wouldn't give sex offenders a slap in the wrist, because that's usually all the time. I mean, like if she let the guy out, which she did wrong, and she too need to be punished after all this being revealed more, him being out and being a sex offender is not the government's way of protecting. It's just the government's way of, for some reason, allowing evil to exist and expecting that person that did evil to not do it again, because they can repeat again. They can do it again, just sneakier and more disgusting. And so the government that wants to use children as a way to, I agree with Masalu, to get our private information is the same government that will go on our behinds if we try to protect our $1 million money from the IRS. So as much as I understand the importance of the government, especially in America, is not doing a good job with its promises, whether it's of the left party or the right party. So yeah, this is the same government or governments that failed to protect children with the Epstein list. And right now, done.
So, like, do you have the right to protect your money against the government?
Yes.
Yes. No. Unless. There's an unless. There's an unless. Because, like, you know, if you're doing something messed up with that money, of course, but I have every right to protect my money.
And that money got the
work for
government
it.
written all over it.
That's one thing. And so, as much as I want to get away from the government, it's like it's not my fault that the government make it very hard for me to like have land when they pretty much make land ownership hard to actually obtain. So,
do they make land ownership hard to obtain, or is it that people don't have a full understanding of money in the fiat dollar?
Well, it's just a currency, right? It's a made up currency, right?
It's not your money.
It's the latter.
No, that's what everybody's missing. It's not your money to protect.
Right.
That's exactly right.
And then let me share y'all something, because it's a lot of misinformation and misunderstanding about the Commerce Clause, right? So,
hey, Robbie.
Yes.
Real quick before you go into that, because I got a question to ask, and it's off the subject, but I got a quick question because I'm gonna drop down. Do y'all be drinking like red Kool-Aid?
No.
Man, okay,
No.
because
Nah,
I be
nah.
okay. Cause it was so
Oh my.
nostalgic when I see Stale be having the red. It looked like the ice pop, the red pops. We used to,
Mm-mm.
well, maybe I'm telling my age, but
That's cause I bite him on his lips.
Yo.
I had to ask. Okay, go ahead and educate us. Go ahead and educate us.
Hey, can I say something for y'all? Educate for y'all do that because I'm about to drop down. I
Red
gotta deal with my
Kool-Aid.
dog. I
All
was just
right.
I was just finna say to the point about, man, when it comes to these kids, bro, the worst thing that I say that they did was like made it to where we can't discipline our kids the way we see fit. And
Mm-hmm.
they took corporal punishment out of schools, at least for us in the South. The principal used to be able to paddle us, give us whip lashes on the hand, and you get what I'm saying? Like, and then I also know that parents can't discipline their kids. And I've heard dudes try to get on their kids. I knock you ain't gonna do none of it while we in Walmart while these white folks watching. You know what I'm saying? And it's a video that I watched and I can remember it verbatim. She was like, when it's a woman, she was talking about how the government stripped the parents of their fighting force with discipline. So what happens is the parents are afraid to discipline their kids. So when the kids go to school, the teachers are afraid of the superintendents. Well, the teachers are afraid of the principal. The principal afraid of the superintendent. The superintendent afraid of the board. The board afraid of the parent. The parents still afraid of their kids, and the kids afraid of nobody. And that's the type of society we living in right now. The kids are afraid of nobody, and that's a problem, bro.
What about the government?
What
I
you mean,
mean,
kids? Kids shouldn't even need to be afraid. Like this is the
But
part that I
if
don't.
the
This is the part that
but
I
if
don't.
the government
I'm
can
not saying
give.
afraid. I'm not saying afraid like
Hold on,
fear.
y'all. Hold
I'm
on, y'all. Hold
saying
on, y'all. Hold on. We're all saying something, y'all. I know y'all like to jump in, but I actually like to hear what people got to say. I would cut y'all. I would tell everybody that y'all talking if somebody
Okay.
was cutting y'all off. But hold on for a second. Go ahead, Rob.
Okay. Understand.
So it's children should not be afraid. Children should be disciplined. And the reality is people have gotten away from true discipline. They believe that they're supposed to beat the hell out their kids, and that's what's going to make them listen. But here's the gag and the drag of it all. A lot of these people grew up in households where they got the living, loving crap beat out of them, and then they turned into horrible, horrible, horrible people. That is not discipline. That's not how you edify and build up well-adjusted people.
I agree,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm also saying that you can't even really discipline your. Well, you can but you also bear risks. Especially down here, you bear a risk of CPS getting involved. Your neighbor better not hear you disciplining your kid. Your
Hey,
neighbors better, you get what I'm saying?
hey,
So
watch
it's
this.
like, what you say, Phil?
Watch this. If your daughter was doing what Ari is doing, would you care about CPS?
I wouldn't give a fuck. Her ass, bro. She gonna be walking down the street with 3 legs, 2 on her feet and 1 in her ass.
Oh.
I wouldn't give a damn.
Y'all silly, but this is the thing. Like you can actually discipline your kids. There's corporal discipline. Your kids. There's laws on the book, but you can't hit them in the face. You can't beat
I
them
agree.
across their
You right.
back.
You right.
You
You
can't
right.
be giving them all type of crazy bruises and stuff like that. That's abuse. And most people were raised up in abuse. But let me show y'all this real quick because I'm about to go. Um.
Baby, before you show that,
Oh my
pull that
god.
down for a second.
Okay.
How you doing your daughter, Sale? You asked me that question.
Hold on, wait, hold on. I'm about to show wifey this. So, baby, our oldest posts this online. Share screen. God damn it. Pull that down. Pull this up. Our oldest posts this online. Get both of them legs. Put them both behind your head. So what you doing, baby?
First of all, I'm I'm gonna want to know what she's been watching and who she's been around. See, I got a different take on this whole
That's true.
story.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
The mother was very much
She
neglectful
okay.
to this child because at the end of the day, you know when your child is starting to smell their ass, and when they starting to get into grown-up situations. You have to be vigilant and watchful for that. And you know when they started to be curious about that too. So where was her mother's antennas? See, no grown man can be sleeping with my daughter because nigga, what? Like, if my husband will tell you, I'm on my daughter's ass, she be mad every day. Put a bra on, put a bra on, put the clothes on, cover up. Like that's just it's in me. So it's in me. Like if it's not in you to be nurturing and explain and be mindful, then situations like this happen. This mom was all about getting to her bag. Like, and first of all, why was she dealing with a bum ass nigga that wasn't getting to no bag? Like, he just sitting in your house around your kids, eating chips, cookies, and ho hos, eating up all the snacks and drinking up all the Capri Suns, looking like a damn kid himself. So that lets me know the mother got some predilections towards pedophilia her damn self.
Man, I'm scared for my son and daughters, bro. Like, god damn.
You should.
Anyway, let me just say this real quick because I gotta go. Because then she want to be all angry and stuff and delete people. Now she in jail for the rest of her life. Oh,
Learn me some.
You should have been protect. You should have been protective of your child from the dough. Why was any man living in your house that's not her damn daddy and you didn't fully vet and you didn't know the type of man that he was? Because truth be told, you could tell somebody is less than after somebody just by how they look at them. You could tell that man was less than after your
You can
child.
see in his eyes.
Right. Anyway, Constitution annotated, right? This is from the Congress.gov. Article S8C31, overview of the Commerce Clause. The Congress shall have power to regulate commerce with foreign nations and among the several states and within the Indian tribes. The Commerce Clause gives Congress broad power to regulate interstate commerce and restrict states from impairing interstate commerce. Early Supreme Court cases primarily viewed the Commerce Clause as limiting state power rather than a source of federal power. Of the approximately 1,400 Commerce Clause cases that the Supreme Court heard before 1900, most stem from state legislation. As a consequence, the Supreme Court's early interpretation of the Commerce Clause focused on the meaning of commerce while paying less attention to the meaning of regulate. During the 1930s, however, right after the Great Depression, the Supreme Court increasingly heard cases on Congress' power to regulate commerce, with the result that its interstate commerce clause jurisprudence evolved markedly during the 20th century. Like, this is specifically towards trade, selling good and buying merchandise. And guess what? One of the products that you buy and sell every day is the dollar. Do you guys understand that your dollar is backed by the Federal Reserve, which is not a government entity, and you owe $3 back to the Fed for every $1 that you have? That's number one, first and foremost. Like, what we talking about here? And your money is backed by the SEC and the FDIC. So you don't get that type of insurance unless the government is all in your business with what is going on with money.
Big facts.
Let me go to bed, though.
Hey, baby, one more. One more before you go.
Why are you trying to trigger me? I don't understand why you're trying to trigger me.
I go to sleep. Yes, baby, I'm Arya, but you can call me the queen. And this she posted this yesterday, by the way.
She looked like she's 13 here.
They keep going.
Never mind. And she doesn't look any kind of sad that her boyfriend got smoked.
Because she's 13, because she's a child, because her mind is not developed.
Yep,
that's why.
The ramifications behind it.
She doesn't really understand right now that she's about to be in foster care forever. Her mom about to go to jail, and she's about to be, you know what I'm saying, tagged and traumatized and pinned with this and related and relegated to this story for the rest of her life. She don't know that now because she's 13 years old. But at the end of the day, who the hell is taking care of her right now? And another problem that I have is people be letting their kids be hypersexualized. That girl can't even wash her tail right. What we talking about?
And then on top of that, she pregnant, baby.
Pregnant by who?
Him.
She pregnant by him. Look.
Yeah, about 20 years old. I told you.
They was talking about that. They said that.
Yeah, she pregnant.
Yeah, I heard through multiple grapevines at the gym. Like, they talk a lot at the gym. They were saying it. Like I told, like your wife, like this happened
God have
literally
mercy.
5 minutes from my house. So they were at the gym in Mitchell. They were talking about it, and they were saying, "Man, it's crazy. She allowed her baby daddy to get knocked off like that. Baby daddy, yeah, wait, oh
Look at
yeah,
Yeah,
this.
she.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this black woman right here. Girl, fuck them haters. Keep loving your man, boo. This little
So
girl is
Sel,
13.
you showed a photo earlier and it said baby daddy on it.
Absolutely.
And so yeah, like it's just crazy.
Hold on, let me
Like,
find it. Cause I don't want to show her because her TikTok is stupid, bro. She ain't hearing her bra and shit. Like, bro, this don't make bro. All right, here we go. I found it. Right here. It says, my bad, baby. I'm sorry, I can't hide it. And then she said they just don't know the real story, baby daddy. Long live you, my baby. Fuck my mama.
whoa, I didn't see that.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, shit's wild, bro.
Fuck your mama.
Yeah.
Yo,
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so has
She
everybody?
was raised in she was raised in a
I guess not. All
household
right,
like this. What do you expect?
guess not. All right.
Honestly, I don't know.
No, Omni, go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
We want to hear from you. Go ahead, Omni.
I mean, at this point, I got a deposition. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was
yo, this is crazy.
so. So what this is an effect of is partially what Monster was talking about, but it squarely lies with the people, the lack of communities, the lack of family, which creates communities. So when when the people are found lacking in doing something, this is what I've noticed about the U.S. government in particular. When the people are found lacking in doing something that is necessary for the advancement of society, then the government will step in and force that upon the people. So when we're talking about the lack of parental oversight when it comes to the children, now we have a bunch of adults out here that are treating the government as though it's their parent or parental figure. So, in order to prevent this from continuing, the government is taking steps to increase oversight and increase its hands in the family unit. And it's not going to work, of course, because what they need to do is give parents more tools and resources to actually step up and be parent, incentivize families staying together as opposed to incentivize them being apart. So what I see here is, you know, this mother being a horrible parent, and these children are being involved in things that they ought not to be. Right, like that boy 2 years ago. Well, that boy 3 years ago was at the age of minority. This didn't just happen overnight. I don't think that this just happened overnight.
According to a cousin or a family friend, he was 18 and she was 11 when they first started dating, and he was
The
allowed to do everything, and the mama knew about it.
fucking
But
disgusting,
but
and
the
that's what
mama
I'm
said,
talking. That's what I'm talking about with the lack of parental oversight.
no,
Like
no,
this is
no,
why in
no.
California,
Hold
this is
on.
what. Oh, go ahead.
The mama said, "You can continue being with my daughter if you pay the light bill." He said he ain't paying. So then she said, "You can't come back over." So according to this family friend, Waso said that the little girl paid for the Uber, but the family friend said that the mama paid for the Uber for the boy to come over the house at 1 o'clock in the morning because apparently he was going to give her some cash for being around his daughter. So when she got there, an argument broke out, and she ended up unaliving him. So I don't know.
So, like I said, like I was saying, it's fucking horrible parenting. And when we don't have parents that are actually going to be parents, the government is going to institute all this dumb shit that's not actually necessary. Like, um, if the parents would just be competent and step up, like in California, for instance, they're going to waste children's time by instituting in the curriculum uh, uh, black English, black English,
Oh,
AAV, AAVE.
I know.
They
Okay.
are they're going to teach a dialect that the kids that are going to the school already know, thus wasting their time in school and making them inept so that they will then need to be wards of the state. In effect, they'll need the system.
And then you
They
can
will
talk
need
back
the
because
system. And so the dependency of the
okay.
system is the problem. But that comes from people not doing what they need to do right by the children. Like, this child should have been protected. The daughter should have been protected. First of all, who is teaching the daughter to behave this way in the first place? Right? She's likely on social media all day, looking at individuals like Young Miami and whatnot. That's why she's dressing provocative and all of these things.
I'm not showing her whole entire 3 TikTok pages. I don't even feel comfortable sending it to nobody, but bruh.
She got 3 TikToks.
She's on social TikTok pages.
She's on social media.
And most of her pictures, she's in her bra.
Every chick that I knew, as soon as Facebook came out, every hoe. I'm just saying every hoe. Every hoe that was moving in a whorish manner, they had a Facebook for the family to know about, and then they had the Facebook to advertise and get their shit off and to attract men and attract the opposite sex.
Mm-hmm.
You right.
So she got 3. She got the fact that she has 3 TikToks. Sugar Free said it best. You know what I'm saying? She got 5 phones. She's either a hoe or a brain surgeon.
Yeah.
But this child is moving in that manner because of the culture that we have nowadays. The degenerate culture with Young Miami having these songs. Like back in the day with Lucille Bolton and other musicians that used to say low down stuff. First of all, the language was dressed up. A lot of time, not Lucille, but a lot of times the language was dressed up, and when the language wasn't dressed up, that shit wouldn't hit the airwaves. The message would be too raunchy for radio, so it wouldn't hit the airwaves. But the degradation of society and societal norms, now you might as well cuss on the radio. You might as well cuss on the FM radio, AM radio. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And now also the aspect of the mother saying, "Oh, if you pay such and such bill, then you can have access to my daughter." I mean, that's just pimping.
That's pimping with extra steps.
That's pimping.
Man, that happens.
Pimping out her daughter.
That happens a lot, because I know a couple of dudes that got hit with they on sexual registry, and when they tell their story, they was like, yeah, she was 16, 17, I was 19. I was talking to her when I was in high school. I graduated or dropped out or whatever. And they was like, man, the mama was cool. She knew about it. Like, she would let me come over, spend the night. I could drive her car to go get her daughter this, go get food, go do this and that. One day we got into it, and now she called the police on me, like talking about I'm raping her daughter. Raping.
A 1 year age difference. A 1 year age difference is somewhat understandable. But when you're talking about he was 17, 18, and she was 11.
Yeah, that's crazy.
An astrophysicist couldn't explain that one to me.
Big facts. What's going on, G?
I have a question.
What's going on, my G?
Okay. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Let me play this video right quick.
It was from her cousin. They were saying that she had got arrested. At that time, nobody knew exactly what had happened. They just said she got arrested and they needed some bun money. At that point, I had cashed out $1,500. I'm thinking it's just for some DV shit with one of her niggas, which is typical normal shit, right? So then when I got the phone call back, they was like, oh, she didn't unalive the dude, I'm not going to say her daughter's name because she's still a minor. I'm respect that. She unalived him. Okay, well, the bitch ain't getting the bun. So everybody just held off till we heard more. For one, it wasn't no sneaking in. She knew of their relationship. They had been dating going on 2 years, okay? He was able to come to the house and do everything. However, she had told him he could no longer come over there because she wanted him to pay her light bill.
All right, so the boy, when he was deleted by the mama, he was 20. So if he known this girl for 2 years, that means he was 18, 17 going on 18. If she's 13 now, that means she was 10 going on 11. Let's continue.
He didn't have the money. So she told her daughter he cannot come over here no more until that motherfucker give her some money. Okay? She didn't steal her mama credit card. Her mama got him the Uber because she lied like he was finna bring her cash. That's all he had, cash. He wasn't able to cash out.
Wow, so you heard that?
Yeah, I heard you.
Still none of that. All he had was cash, right? However, that's why he made it there. She told him she was on the way home. He could be there when she's there so she can get the bread. That's why it's 30 minutes apart. It wasn't no, she was trying to sneak him in and get him there before the mama got home. No, he just arrived literally because it takes about 15, depending on if you in Cordova, it takes about 30 minutes for you to get back to that side of town. Okay, that's how long it took. She got there.
From the Dover?
He didn't have.
What'd you say, Wasso?
From the Dover to Walker home? No, what? Okay, never mind. I'm not finna dissect what she's saying. But understand, driving from Cordova to Whitehaven, it's about 30-45 minutes. That's how big Memphis can be. She coming from Germantown Parkway. That's why people were Chevy driving Elvis Presley. Come on, hell no. But I ain't gonna dissect what she's saying because this is fucked up all the way around.
Yeah, it is fucked up. And you know what? If it wasn't for this degenerative ass culture that we keep on popularizing in our community, wouldn't be dealing with this shit. But anyway, what's going on, Trey?
Y'all keep trying to put everything over this culture. Like, come on, bro.
What you mean?
Come on, bro. Like, this should be crazy, bro.
I mean, it's reality.
Hold on, wait. Don't dog pile them. Don't dog pile them. Let them finish, and then y'all can rebut. Go ahead, Trey. Say what you saying.
I mean, it's cool. Like I said, you have degenerates. That's cool. You have degenerates, but to keep blaming it on the culture, right? Because this culture didn't just start. This culture been going. It's been degenerates. It's degenerates in every atmosphere, in every culture, in every fucking. This is everything just simple. Blame it on the degeneracy. Like, no, it's a lot to it. The internet exposed a lot more. Because when I was young, we was doing some nefarious shit too. But people turned out different once they turned adults. Like, and our parents was teaching us right. I know my mother was teaching me right from wrong, and other people's parents were teaching them right from wrong. But we still chose to do what we wanted to do. But y'all can go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I already see what it is.
So are you defending a 20-year-old having a relationship with a 13-year-old?
See, this is how y'all do it, right? I ain't say shit about that.
No.
I said I'm talking. No, I don't. I don't defend none of that. Right? I don't defend none of that. The reason why I said what I said because we want to blame the culture. Okay, what about the culture that allow grown ass men to marry kids if their parents say it's okay? Because that's in their culture. But don't nobody speak on that.
But that's not our culture.
But
why do we do
it's wrong too.
But it's what I'm saying. It is our culture too. This is what I'm saying. Like, it is our culture too. Because we was marrying, kids was getting married to kids early on. 15 and 16-year-olds getting married early on. People getting like, this is not something new.
But that shit lasted down there 80,000 years though. That one marriage lasted almost 100 years, brother. What?
This is.
And
see, now hold on. But now you're justifying it because the marriage lasted long.
Because ain't nobody out here getting back.
Hold on. So you're still okay. You're still okay with an adult marrying a child because the marriage lasts long. So that's what it sounds like.
No one is doing that. No one is doing that this time. No one's doing that right current time, bro.
Yes,
that's back then. Where
in the South.
No, that's not even in the South. It's in the Middle East, my boy.
Where?
It's back home. Hey, I will say this
because I know in Alabama, Alabama is 16 years. Okay, you talking about? We in the United States of fucking America, bro. We don't talk. No, exactly. You know what? You got it, bro. We ain't talking about the Middle East, bro. We in the USA, bro.
And can I put my input on this?
We in the USA, so
I'm
what the
sorry.
fuck you talking about?
No. Because okay, children marrying adults bad, but back then, marriage provides security for even the situation of a little girl being married early to someone, whether of her age or not. And in this case, this girl is not married. This girl is with somebody that the mother allowed not, to have marriage, at least, although it's wrong, but for the sake of money at the expense of her child's dignity while neglecting her child to a headspace that is sexualizing her and making her vulnerable to predators. So yeah, any culture that do it is wrong. But for the Black culture that once we were strong back then, we are falling off so hard to where, come to find out, this woman wasn't even truly protecting her child. She just shot the guy because of other reasons. And she could care less about her child that have 3 accounts of her with barely any clothes on. So yeah, I closed.
I mean, it's just the reality. I'm sorry. The Black community is just a shit show. Always has, always will be.
Not always.
Whoa.
Oh, we can't just put that in the.
Don't say always.
Let you get away with that now.
Yeah,
like we can't just see. We can't.
What are we doing?
We can't just put that on the Black community because white communities they do this shit in the white community. Example, Alabama, the age of marriage could be till 16. You gotta have a parent consent. So not just black people do this degenerate shit. You got white people, you got the Asians doing this shit, the Filipinos, you got the Hispanics, the Mexicans, Puerto Ricans. And so yes, maybe because you will see it more on social media with the Black community. Yes, I agree with you on that one. But come on, bro. Like, who's that was talking? What's your name again?
I think that was
Masa, you have a habit being extremely hard on the Black community, bro. But I have never heard you the whole entire time. I have never heard you be hard on any other community, bro.
Yeah, because I haven't been treated like shit by the other communities. I've been treated like abysmal dog shit by the Black community from the moment I was a child. I feel you on that one.
I don't know because they
major resentment towards.
I don't know because
I understand, bro.
Mulatto like shit too. So
yeah,
they do not fuck with mixed breed at all.
No, exactly, and that's why I hate a large majority of the Black community because I've never fit in, and they're like, "Oh, just because your dad's Black doesn't mean you're Black." Get the fuck out of my face.
Hey, Maestro, hey, I love you, bro. Just letting you know, bro. I love you, bro.
Hey, I feel your pain, man. Hey, Sel know my background, where I come from. I feel your pain, but I don't give a fuck because it don't really matter.
Like, do you know how many times on this podcast my uncle had to come in and say, Masaru is Black. He is my nephew. He is Black.
You know how many times I get called an African booty scratcher on this shit, bro?
That's too far. That's
because I'm from Sudan, nigga. Like you know,
that's too far. That's too far. That's going way.
They talk about Jesus. I don't give a fuck. Why does it matter?
I'm back. What did I miss?
You know how many times they call me fat?
Body, bro.
You know how many times they call me fat up here? And goddamn it, I'm big boned. I got big bones, damn it.
My bad, y'all. I had to restart my computer. What did I miss? What happened? What did I miss?
Hey, to the point, I wouldn't say that the whole Black community is degenerate, but I will say that the degeneracy is the one that gets broadcast and mainstream the most. So it's to the optics of everybody else. Just like everybody be saying, man, when we used to travel as kids, go to camps and shit, football camps, baseball. Where you from, man? We from Memphis. I never go there. Y'all be wilding, yo. Man, it ain't even as bad as you think. It's only because they only.
Come on, bro. Come on, dog.
I'm saying, look, I'm not. This is what I'm saying. Memphis is bad, but that's when you only in the inner city. Most people don't go to Collierville. Most people don't go to Hacks Cross. Most people don't go to South Wind. Most people don't go to Germantown, Cordova, by Hay. They don't go nowhere out there because they know if you go out there, your ass getting locked the fuck up. It's different with being in Midtown in Memphis, where you go to 201, you get out there at night. You go to Cordova, which is part of Memphis, you going to Cordova jail. And they gonna want you, and you gonna sit there $40-some a day until you pay their ticket off.
So one of my partners got shot at the truck stop, and he was just an innocent bystander.
Hey, I'm pretty sure he was probably on Lamar. That's a blade. So hey,
hold on for a second. I had to rewind the stream a little bit. So Trey, what was you saying? What was your premise? You said you don't know why we what now? Trey, you there?
I don't know. I gotta come back in. My shit going in and out.
Okay, try it again. Just try restarting.
I don't think it's all or most of the degeneracy is the black. It's most of it. I just think it's just the degeneracy that's being seen is what we see. So the optics look bad.
It's a minority.
Why are we fighting for degeneracy? Is what I'm confused about.
I'm not fighting for it. I'm just speaking on the fact of it's more than what people think it is. This situation is just degenerate all the way around. But it's most of the people in the community don't live like that, in my opinion.
No. Hey, why so? Come on, bro. You seen them comments like I did, bro. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me come back. Let me come back on camera. Hold on. No. Why so? Well, you seen them comments just like I did, bro.
Man. Hey, I think people be trying to vicariously live through others.
No, man.
They'll never do.
No, man. Stop. You see, you hold on for a second, Cooley. You seen that video with that grown woman and her daughter? She got on the dress and she be like, "I just want to show you guys how sexy my daughter is."
Yeah,
it's 16.
So
So
slap that female. I don't care if you have your daughter. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry.
No, but the thing is just like when we talking about degeneracy, right? One, I don't understand how people get upset, right? I'm not saying this is Trey, but y'all know what I deal with on a daily basis. The moment I get to start telling a little bit of truth about a small minority within the whole entirety of the black community, they be like, "Oh, you self-hating." How am I self-hating for telling the truth?
Because
right?
they can't accept reality. That's why.
Well, hold on.
No. It's because
It's because
of the fact.
Oh, she got a delay. It's okay. It's cool. No, you're good. You're good. So really cool. Hold on 1 second. Cool.
Okay.
So it's the thing of this, Masaru. I am telling the truth about a small minority within a grand picture, which is the entirety community. Now, what I'm saying also affects other communities because it's true about them as well. But here's what they don't understand. I'm from the black community, so I can speak on the black community because I was born and raised within the black community. And I, just like others within the black community, can say the things that I am saying. But the problem is, if you're telling the truth about the black community, you're now considered a traitor, even if you tell one truth about the black community. That's a problem.
And I believe that the reason why is because, okay, it's I understand some of y'all would, because I always try to talk, but Marxism and communism, you know how how you listening to music that's not typically black, they say things like, "Oh, you're listening to white people music" and all that stuff. I realize that there is a sense of communism within the black community to where if you're not like in the line 100% or in there, it's like you're risking your so-called black card. And so I believe that there's a percentage going on where yes, the minority is loud, but the majority can tell the loud minority to shut up. The problem is that in this demographic, there is a portion of, let's just say, half of those good black people that seems to respect that loud minority, which in turn will influence the rest of the majority to either be silent within it or just separate from it but never do anything about it. It's the same with voting. Black people vote heavily Democrat, and as much as they say that they're conservative, you keep on voting for people that wants to turn your boy into a little girl. So there is this sense of race loyalty and this emotional reasoning that sabotage the demographic for the worse due to the fact that though they did evil, like criticizing that evil is like like a detriment to the West because oh they're black, I'm black, so shut your mouth and just deal with it and we'll figure it out even though it's getting worse. So yeah, I close.
So I don't see. I'll be honest with you. For us, all the good black folks, I believe we are the minority. And only thing I could go
In the
by
country?
is yes, we are the minority of the good black folks in the whole entire country. Now, I haven't met every single black person, but as a truck driver for over 15 years, officially at the end of this year, I will be at 2 million miles. I see this degenerate shit every black community I have been to in the whole United States of America. There's only two places that I thought was doing good, and one of my homeboys out there in Cali, he was like, "Oh no, yeah, he's like, yeah, it's degenerate shit now." And so, for me, there's only like one place that's barely holding on that is good for the black community, but the degenerate culture has outbred the good black folks. Now, you can see that on a like black folks who do shit the right way. They wait to have children. They wait to be financially stable to have children. Degenerate shit, they don't wait to have children. They will have children in their teens, in their early 20s, be on their second child, so on, so on, so on, and that sickness continuously going down generation after generation. So I don't believe we're the majority. We're probably like 20% of the good black folks left, and the rest of this
Which can
shit
be enough.
is degenerate. 80% is degenerate.
But do you think that the 80% can have like, supposedly good. And when I meant good, I use it loosely because, working hard, have a family, but
Yeah.
they, do some things here and there, even when they're rich, and that in turn make them support, be more,
Basically, what
be
you're
more
asking,
open to degenerate.
do you think these degenerate folks will ever change?
No.
Well, no, it's just I think I believe that there is supposedly good black people. There's black people that is good, like some of y'all in this panel, and there are black people that are good, but they will defend the bad ones. So I believe that.
Well, I'm including those niggas in there.
Question. Is somebody watching the thing and on this? Because that echo is like the echo crazy. It sounds like somebody watching the live stream and talking in the chat. That's probably why. That's probably why it can be echoing because the TV too loud and the frequency is.
Is it still going on?
Yeah.
Trey, I think that might be on your end because I don't hear it, and I'm listening.
Yeah, I think it might be you, brother.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. All right, so that's what I'm asking. Okay, let me figure it out. Good looking.
Mm-hmm.
So I include those degenerate people, like the ones who defend the degenerate shit. I include those with the degenerate because of the fact that that's the degenerate's masters. They're gonna follow their order. So that's their masters, and so they're included in that. The bourgeoisies, I like to call.
Okay. What about?
Yeah, I agree because I sent Omni an
I
agree because I sent Omni an Instagram post, and it was a challenge for him to earn $5 million, and he said no. So I agree 1,000%. It's definitely the bourgeoisie people.
Okay.
I mean, if I got to suck Democratic dick, I'm not doing it. I don't know what the fuck.
No.
Send me weird ass stuff.
Hold on, you said what, nigga?
I'm not sucking dick for $5 billion.
for $5 million.
I ain't sucking no dick for $5 million.
Hell no, you better not. No, all right. $5 million for a back shot. Will you do it?
Whoa,
$5 million is $5 million.
No. Make it
That's a half breed in you, bro. That's a half.
That's a fact, Monster.
That's a hell no.
Wait, what did you say?
Monster said $5 million is $5 million.
$5 million is $5 million. Come on now.
Back shot for $5 million. Back shot for $5 million. You ain't gonna do it, bro?
Nah. You know what that remind me of? It remind me of this. This is what it remind me of.
Oh shit! I forgot about this, man.
You got for $100 million. I'm sucking it. Shaquille. Damn, let me get my shit off first.
Nigga, what?
That doing the right
Uncle, remember?
Wait, hold on. You gotta listen. He didn't even get the whole question out. Watch this. Watch.
$100 million.
Oh shit! I forgot about this, man.
You got for $100 million. I'm sucking it. Shaquille. Damn, let me get my shit off first. Damn.
That shit suspect as hell, bro.
Uncle, do you remember that conversation we had with Drex a couple of years back? It was like, I'm not gay for $20, $20.
Hey, bro. Listen, it ain't no amount of money in the world that I would ever participate in any type of gay shit. I'm sorry, it's just not happening. No, money ain't that important. I'd rather go flip burgers at McDonald's for the next 30 years than to do some gay shit for a couple $1 million.
For $100,000, you gotta let a homeless crackhead put his feet on your back, give you a back massage with his feet. Will you do it?
Doing it like George Jefferson?
If Trey do it first, then I'll do it.
With Diddy baby oil as the moisturizer.
So let me make sure I got this. So if you got $100,000 on the table, you let a homeless person put Diddy baby oil on their feet.
A homeless man. They gonna rub baby. They're gonna throw the baby oil on your back, and they're just gonna give you a back massage with their feet.
All right, it depends on Trey answer. Trey, would you do it? Okay, well we can't hear Trey. All right, Omni, would you do it? Would you let a homeless man rub baby oil on your back with his feet?
No.
Okay, cool. Well, see, Omni said no, so I gotta say no, bro. See, I did the smart thing. I went to the.
I ain't sacrificing my manhood for no amount of money. I ain't sacrificing my manhood for no amount of money. I can't.
We're gonna have to ask the halfling. Would you do it? I keep forgetting Masaru. My bad, Masaru. I keep forgetting.
I'm calling you a halfling, nigga. Jesus.
My bad. Hey, be happy. I keep forgetting your name, Masaru.
What are you talking about?
Masaru, what did you do?
If we don't clown you or roast you, man, we don't like you, bro.
Hold on, wait, Masaru, what did you do?
What do you mean? What did I do?
What did you do?
I didn't do nothing.
Better scramble like an egg before you get folded like an omelet, nigga.
Ooh, that brother's floating in the air. How could his hands do this? Oh, someone get him out the air.
All right, well, somebody paid $20 to drop Masaru. God damn.
Oh shit! I thought I got kicked out for that question. I was like, damn, nigga, I was just fucking around.
Somebody paid $20 to get Masaru out. So Masaru, you be back in 20 minutes. Hey, baby, you back? Oh wait, where my baby at?
I'm back. What's up?
Nothing much. We just up here clowning for right now. Archangel Yvette said I came in. Well, Yvette is just for 20 minutes. You know how it goes. It's just for 20 minutes. So he can come back at 11. But more than likely, we be shutting down around like 11:15 because I got homework I got to do. But yeah. So Trey, can you hear me?
But why you trying to lie to these people? You ain't letting nobody touch your feet. You don't even want to let the Asian people touch your feet, though.
Damn right. Go ahead,
Trey. You need to get some fiber because your internet provider.
Ooh.
I'm just playing. But I'm trying to take him out. Maybe he'll say something.
Got
1950, you
that
there?
got that 7-Eleven Wi-Fi.
The
I don't,
dial up.
I don't know what's
That
going on.
AOL.
He can't hear us, and we can't hear him. But I think he was more so gunning along the lines of why do we say that when it comes to black community that we always just talking about degeneracy in the black community.
Why
I
is that
think
on the forefront? Why black people acting degenerate every day?
that's a fact.
See you later, Heidel.
Take it easy, Heido. Appreciate you.
There's a young
I
black
do want her in
man.
the background. Let me mute her.
There, there's a young black man that is literally trying to he is making what you call it plastoline. He's turning old like plastic bags like unused plastic recycles, and he's turning it into gasoline. And he has a little bit of a following, but he doesn't have that big of a following that he should have. He's a black man in Atlanta, and a lot of black folks don't know about this shit. The reason why is because majority of the black community don't give a damn about the good ish, but they will always share the shit. It's basically motherfuckers want to have a good time all the time. There's not a lot of serious black folks. Everybody always want to have a good time, but when it's time, you like with something like that, he shouldn't have to beg for money. That's something that every black folk in the United States of America should be like, well, shit, I got $1. I got $1. Man, that's 45. That's what, $49 million right there. Go ahead, do what you got to do, brother, and look out for us at the end. Even if you don't look out for us, motherfucker is using plastic and turning it to gasoline. He ran a couple of cars off of this shit, but you don't hear that. Yeah, what you say?
Me and Raw watch stuff like that. We are gigantic nerds.
Yeah. I thought that shit is dope. Bro.
We gigantic nerds. Why so? He was talking about some nerdy shit the other day. Look, it's okay to be a nerd, man. I don't think people really understand. You were saying something nerdy about dogs or something like that. Aren't you a dog breeder?
Yeah, I breed big dogs, man. Not baby dogs. I breed Borbals, South African
nerdy shit. And then Omni, he's a big ass nerd. I'm a big ass nerd. Rogers did a review of the new Marvel trailer. She a huge nerd. There's nothing wrong with being a nerd. I just think we just put a bad inclination on what it means to be a nerd.
I'm currently right now trying to crossbreed a tomato and lavender plant in my 18-wheeler.
Man.
It's because being a nerd takes effort, and I think people just shy away from you know what I'm saying, things that take effort. You know what I'm saying, like having to read. Which brings me back to why it's gonna be hella detrimental in California for these kids to learn black English in class. Like I don't understand it. They're teaching them. They're teaching them Blackish in class. AAVE. Look it up, so I promise. It's the goofiest shit ever. Like nowhere in the public school system are dialects taught. You learn that from people that you're around, the community that you're in. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do when you're in a neighborhood, and the people that are around you, you pick up on that. Like you learn classic Spanish. You learn classic Spanish, textbook Spanish in Spanish class, and then when you're around speaking individuals, you learn the dialects, you learn the slang, you learn the vernacular.
Yeah, because they would like they in school they used to teach French, and I speak French. I was like, y'all teaching French the wrong way. Like they'll be like, you supposed to say "como tu vas," "como te va." I was like, you don't supposed to say, just say "ça va" and leave it at that. You say "ça va." Like you ain't gotta say. You right though.
And it's supposed to in school is supposed to set, you know what I'm saying, on some level supposed to set kids up for the world that they're going to step into post graduation. There ain't a job application written in AAVE.
Matter of fact, it is.
You know what I'm saying? There isn't contracts written in in AAVE?
Ross said it is.
No, it's
It
not.
is though. It is though.
No, it ain't though.
What's
No,
jobs?
it
What's
ain't.
jobs, Raw?
No, it
When's
ain't.
the last time y'all
What
seen?
contract you read said it's bussing in a contract? Yeah,
I'm saying though.
the deal gonna be Gucci, fam. Y'all gonna be straight. We gonna be straight. It's bussing.
It's Cobra
I'm
Stick.
saying them 360 deals and shit like that. You feel me, B? Let's not act like them influencer contracts ain't written
We
in
gonna
them
get this money.
AAVE.
Know what I'm saying?
Everything in
You
his
gon'
contracts
you
is
gonna be
straight
Gucci. We gonna
facts.
be Gucci.
Everything in his
Run it up.
contract is straight
Yes.
facts, bro. 100.
Word
So
up, B.
skis, dude.
Y'all know at the end of the contract it's gonna have a section for you. It's gonna have a shout out section, right? Where you could big up the homie.
I bet them 360 deals be like, man, bro.
Them 360 deals be like, the cat is the hat and the cat is the rat and the cat is the hat and the rat in the back.
This should be the
Give me
sunken
$20.
place.
Right. It's bullshit.
I like to make a shout out to all my people who couldn't make it. Let me get a shout out to Oatmeal, RIP, RIP, Lose Rich. Feel me?
Yeah, the thing about 360 deals is designed for you to lose. You're not supposed to win in a 360 deal, right? Because if you go above the margin that they set for you, then all they're gonna do is you got two options. You can sign another contract, or they're gonna force you out of that contract, but it's gonna be a humiliation ritual that comes with it. So those 360 deals ain't never been good. But when you coming from the hood and you ain't got nothing, and they be like, yeah, man, we give you 100,000 up front, and you like, oh hell yeah, I ain't never had 100,000 in my life. But then when it's time to recoup that, then you got to get out there, you got to shake that ass. So now you out there looking dumb, and you just like, damn, why did I sign with this label? But you stuck with the label for like 3-4 years. You see what I'm saying?
Got to do what they do, because the money they give you, that's all they giving you. So now what people most do, they blow the shit. So now you blowing this, you ain't finna get no more advances. Anything you do, music, you better hope you get shows, because show money is where it's at. But you better hope music video, that's a budget, and that budget gonna come out your money that you ain't gonna see for the next 2-3 years. Man, I bet the fuck not, man.
Mm-hmm.
I just seen the most ratchet shit. I wish I could have got it on my phone so I could have showed y'all. I just watched a nigga in a fucking minivan have a AC conditioner, like the Windows AC conditioners, had it hanging out he basically have it in his car for AC.
We talking about 360 deals. This nigga talking about air conditioning.
Oh my!
No, you
my
good.
bad.
Don't worry
Bro.
about it. Don't worry.
No, that was the most ratchetest shit I have ever seen in my life, bro.
No. It's all right. My feelings is hurt. I know my stream did. We went from 176 people down to 46. My feelings is hurt. It's all right. It's all right. I know it's a dead stream. Don't nobody.
I came on this bitch. It was.
Man, I don't know. You lost all your views once you drop Monster.
Well, no. So here's the thing, right?
You lost your DEI initiative.
Y'all and shit. I didn't drop Monster. Somebody paid to drop him. The thing is, right? I know why people don't want to have this discussion with me, because I'm not gonna let you play. You see what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and play semantics, nor am I gonna sit here and go into imaginaries. We're gonna deal with the situation. We're gonna deal with the discussion, right? Because I said I don't have conversations, and y'all see how I be on other people's panels. I don't play around with
at all.
Yeah, I actually have discussions. So a lot of people don't want to listen, right? And then on top of that, I'm not just gonna let you fly off the handle. Like sometimes I'll let the panel just go. It is what it is. But in a discussion like this, I know why a lot of people don't want to touch this subject, because it's true. You can be as mad as you want to. This subject is true. But as everybody always want to dance around the subject, they don't never want to deal with the core aspect or the core issue, which is the problem with this subject, and how it is that I'm specifically talking about the Black community. If y'all don't want this to be talked about, then put a stop to it. Ain't no reason at all why his family knew he was going over there. He should have been allowed to go over there. Ain't no reason that this girl should have been at home at 1 o'clock in the morning by herself. Ain't no excuse for it. See what I'm saying? So people could be mad. I have no problem with it, but that's okay, because you know why? I always got homework to do. There's other ways to get money. It ain't all about YouTube. Sometimes it's just about living. You see what I'm saying? It's all about living. But I do appreciate y'all coming around, but it is 11 o'clock and I got like an hour to do my homework. So I'm gonna drop everybody. I appreciate y'all coming by. I see Trey is live. Make sure y'all go over there to Trey's, give him a shout out, say what up though. Y'all kick it with him. I gotta get to this homework. I appreciate y'all stopping by though.
Hey, before we leave, I had to say this. You calling me out on Trey panel, man to man. I went to eat. I called Eater Man, got his number, and I had to apologize to him.
I know it's okay, but you know what? And I appreciate
That makes
you
you a real one for apologizing, though.
Yeah, and I appreciate you acknowledge that. It's just the thing of I know what that's like, and on these YouTube panels, people could say some triggering shit, and we in more ways than one we try to outlandish the person because we really want them to just be quiet, but it's certain things we just got to stay away from. Like if had you just attacked him verbally, I have no problem with it because guess what? Argue with the motherfucker. But
and the way I tried to frame it was him, but it's my delivery is terrible. You know how my delivery can be. And I like you when you came on the panel, he even said he was like when Sale said how Sale presented it, you agreed to it. But when I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you must be upset. Is he calling your wife a hoe? So that's why you upset about it? Mm-hmm. But the way I presented it was like, man, hey, shut your ass up, nigga.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why.
And I had to apologize. I apologized to him about that, man. We had like a 30-minute talk on it.
Good deal. And you know what? That's the big brother right there, right? I don't agree a lot with what Eater Man talking about, but I got love for him though. But the thing is, I would never take it. At least this is what I learned, right? And I learned this from my wife. This is just the internet, bro. As long as somebody ain't like, man, I'm gonna pull your motherfucking address, nigga. I'm sorry, what? Man, if you just shit talking, we just shit talking, right? I never go lower than what's expected. Like if somebody say something about me, I'm gonna say something to them back, but I'm not gonna go lower than what's expected, especially not bringing somebody's wife into it, unless they have a history of saying some out the way shit, and I just didn't take the time to address them.
And then I made it worse when Trey said with the question you had, would you say it in his face?
Yeah, when you was like, I would.
And me being a man, my pride, I had to sit on it. I would. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I would. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't bring a nigga wife up. Nah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I understand, bro. Hey, I have that same problem. For me, is when somebody go low, I go straight to hell. I go lower, nigga. You know, so I'm learning every single day to be better, man. But hey, sometimes you just be like, fuck it.
I ain't gonna lie though, man. Only reason I probably really did apologize because you was the only person that really. Everybody else probably would have let it ride. Trey probably would have said something about it, but he probably would have let it ride. You actually held me to the torch, so I was like, man.
You know why?
If you were watching, you thought I got quiet. I kept getting up. I'm not even. I was there. I'm like, bro.
You know why? Let me tell you why. Right? Because anytime I get into an argument with somebody, or anytime somebody think they want to say something about me, they always bring her up. You see what I'm saying? And my thing is, if you have to bring up my wife, if you shit talking with me, that lets me know that you ain't really got nothing to say. You know what I'm saying?
Argument.
Yeah, they losing the argument, so they got to attack, you know, who's not there or who they think is the weaker vessel, when they always consider women to be the weaker vessel. And in all actuality, she'd cuss people out more than I will. It's just that when I go to cussing people out, I'm from Detroit, so my cuss out is different. She from Brooklyn, so her cuss out is different.
I am from Harlem.
Harlem. Sorry, she's from Harlem.
Oh,
so her
shit.
cuss out is different.
From the five boroughs.
Flag on the play, boy.
No, she from Harlem. I was talking too fast because I'm about to shut the stream down. But no, she from Harlem. I'm from Detroit. So
see, I cleared that up real quick. Harlem on the rise 112. You don't want a problem with these guys.
And New York is still smell like piss. But anyway.
Oh well, and Detroit still looks like the Depression, the Great Depression.
See, I couldn't argue.
Y'all see how this shit start? Y'all see how this shit
start?
See,
Sal, I couldn't argue with your old lady even I want to, because one, I got way too much respect for you, and two, Raw G from Harlem, she sound like she from Harlem back in the day, so I'm scared I might get cut. She might pull the razor blade out the mouth. Yeah, pull the razor blade out the mouth. I'm like, oh shit.
Absolutely.
I'm good, nigga.
But see, that's the thing though. Like,
I'll be a bitch ass nigga, but I'll be walking again.
Baby, I'm gonna let you have it because I gotta get to this homework.
I know. Why you gotta say you gotta get to the homework when you say you about to end the show? You
No,
always
I'm
do
saying,
that to me.
I'm letting you get your word in. Hey man, look here, man, square up.
Listen, I don't want no lead water. All
Like
right.
y'all ain't laid up beside each other. What?
He about to come in my office to cut up. He about to come in my office to
Hey,
cut
so,
up.
hey, when she fall asleep, put her hands in some warm water, nigga.
Bro, what the
I'm
hell
out,
is?
y'all.
What you got?
What's
you got?
tea?
What's
Tea?
good? What's
the
good?
problem?
What's good?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. That looks like that might be the end of the Sell Your Life podcast. We appreciate you. Don't forget to show your support. Like, share, and subscribe.
It's done.
God damn.
But nah, for real though, like fuck Detroit, fuck the 313. It's Harlem all day, and Detroit got the worst pizza ever.
I unplug your motherfucking internet right now. Who you talking to? You said fuck.
Let's get ready to rumble. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you and welcome back for another round of the fight in couples. On your left side, we have Raw G, and on the right, we have Sell Your Life podcast. We will see who will win this round.
If I'm from Brooklyn, you from Redford.
Detroit.
Redford
ain't Detroit. Redford is out west.
Exactly. So next time you tell me I'm from Brooklyn, I'm gonna let you know you from Redford. Whatever, Redford.
Ladies and gentlemen, looks like we have a winner. Raw G looks like she's winning the fight. Oh my God. Her words are doing them some million uppercuts right now.
Drinking that Flint water. That's why you be crashing out. It's that Flint
Yes.
water.
Unplug your computer, you'll be mad.
And the winner of your fight is Raw G.
That's okay with that thick ass, pasty ass, doughy ass, trash ass, nothing ass pizza that you got in Detroit.
Right. With that whack ass, greasy ass, flat ass, piece
Crispy
of shit ass, whack
delicious ass,
terrible ass,
char-boiled
motherfucking
ass,
New York
the
City.
best
Okay.
That motherfucker.
Looks like this fight is not over. Oh my God. I thought the Raw G had it, but it looked like Sell Your Life podcast is coming with a comeback.
Like, just because you mad that you live in Redford, you from Redford. You from Redford.
Oh, Sell is hitting her with a body shot. Oh my God. What is she going to do? Is she going to make a good comeback?
At least we got real cheese. Y'all eating vegan pizza. Y'all eating
vegan
cheese in Detroit. Y'all can't afford real
Raw
cheese.
G just hit him with a Hellmaker knockout.
Let me tell you something. We don't want no pizza with no lead water and no vegan
Now
cheese.
he's repeating himself. He said goat milk. Oh my God.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
What you talking about?
Then
Y'all got salty ass motherfucking C next to y'all shit.
That's right, and it's
then
it makes the best food ever.
You got the so-called Statue of Liberty. That hoe ain't shit. Everybody done been in that.
I mean, but at least it's better than Detroit. Ain't nowhere to
Oh
live
my
in
God.
Detroit.
Sal got Raw G back up into the corner.
Everything is condemned in Detroit.
Y'all are literally
Y'all
one
got
day
no
away.
train.
Y'all one day
Y'all
away
got no
from Philly,
streets.
You trying to
Y'all
hold
got
me up
no
from
good
doing my homework,
stores.
but it's all
Y'all
good
got
though.
nothing popping
Word up
off.
podcast. How do you feel about this fight? I feel Raw G is going to come out the winner of the
It
cup
ain't
of this
nothing good
fight.
about Detroit. At least the Big Apple is good about New York.
We got the
Ain't
Detroit
nothing
Princess.
New York got
We got
better
the Little
pizza than
Cedars
Detroit.
Arena. We got the
Sorry.
Oh my God.
sports teams is in downtown. Where the fuck y'all sports teams at?
Our sports team is in a
Yes,
nice
my co-commentator, word up. He literally saying the Raw G is going to come on top of this one. So I think you. I think you're
right where?
Right in Queens. Don't worry about it.
In
Don't worry
Queens,
about it.
right?
Why
In
you
Queens,
hate?
right?
In Queens,
In
is part of
Queens,
New York.
water crackheads at, right?
Ain't no crackheads in Queens. You must be crazy. Queens is where all the money is. Shout out to Hollis. Shout out to Green Acres Mall. Shout out to Brooklyn.
Oh my God, she's making call-outs now. I haven't seen a fight like this in years, Bob.
The worst borough in New York is the Bronx, and that shit is the Grand Ritz-Carlton compared to all of Michigan.
We got better
Michigan
food than
is
y'all.
whack.
We got
Fuck
better
Michigan.
locations than y'all.
Fuck Michigan.
Our street names is
And
better
that's why
than
you
y'all.
don't live in
That's why
Michigan
y'all
no
got-
more.
You what?
That's why you don't live in Michigan.
Oh my God. She just hit him with a Hellmaker. He's getting doozy, guys. He's getting
But that's why you
doozy.
live here. But that's why you live here.
I
Because
live
Detroit
here.
is
Oh
whack.
my God.
Listen.
Because Detroit is
Down
whack.
goes Frazier. Down goes Sal.
No, it's not. Detroit is not better than New York. It never can
Detroit
be.
smell like
Never will
old
be.
tires.
Oh,
New York
please.
smell like piss.
Detroit smell like rat droppings and
Motherfucking y'all
motherfucking
city of
fire.
Hold on,
So's getting up. He looking a little doozy. Oh, he fell again.
fucking rat.
Exactly.
We
Vice
famous.
over.
We famous.
Famous
Even
for
our
rats.
even our rats work.
Turn-
Even
Get
our
the
rats
fuck
work.
outta here.
Detroit is in the
Y'all
struggle.
got big ass motherfucking
Detroit is
rats
in the
that
struggle.
walk.
We got fresh
How y'all,
food.
wait, how y'all rats harder than the niggas in y'all city? Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck
Y'all
out of
rats
here.
is more
Detroit,
brave than
how
the niggas
y'all
in
grocery
city.
store is Family Dollar?
You said what?
How y'all grocery store is Family Dollar?
Nigga, our grocery store ain't no motherfucking Family Dollar.
bread
What
for
the
ass
fuck?
nigga.
Y'all got bodegas, nigga. Bodegas that
You
look
got Coney Islands, and Coney Island is the worst bodega ever.
First of all, Coney Island is not the worst bodega. It's better than the motherfucking Coney
No,
Island
it
in
ain't.
Coney Island, New York. The fuck?
No, it ain't. Y'all trying to be like New York. Coney Island originated in New York. In New York. That's
Now,
right. And sauerkraut
ladies
is the
and gentlemen,
best. Sauerkraut
put
is
your
the best.
ones
It's
if
better
you
than that
feel like
shredded
Raw
ass
G's
chili.
winning the fight.
It's better than that.
Put your twos if you feel Self is winning. Let's see.
To everybody in the chat.
I got my money on.
Shut the hell up. To everybody in the
shut
chat.
up.
I got.
What's
New York
better?
is better.
On
If
a
you
hot
like,
dog.
first of all,
Put your ones.
touch yourself. Touch
Put your
yourself.
ones for Raw G and put your twos for Sal.
I'm gonna push you on the floor. I'm gonna push you on the floor.
Oh,
Man, I'm gonna take your cane.
Your mama.
Your mama. Man.
I'm about to tell mama you talking about my mom.
I'm gonna tell my mama you talk about my mama. Okay, I'm
and ladies
calling
and
it right
gentlemen, we have a winner, Raw G.
Yes, thank you. Because Detroit is
Talking about some
trash.
we have a winner, Roger. I'll beat your ass. What the fuck you
You
talking
ain't
about?
finna be nothing.
Better scramble like an egg before you get folded like an omelet, nigga.
That brother's floating in the air. How could his hands do this? Oh, someone get him out the air.
Someone get him out there.
Hey, I was doing a commentary for y'all, you know. I was just, but Raw.
Nas hit me up on the phone, said what you waiting on. Tip hit me up with a twit, said what you waiting on. Diddy send a text every hour on the dot saying when you gon' drop that first, you taking long. So now I'm back spitting that he could pass a polygraph. That Reverend Run rockin' Adidas out on Hollis Ave. That FOI Marcus Garvey, Nicky Tesla. I shock you like an ill electric field, J.